All right, good morning. Let's get this over with. Right, Justin?
Sure. Sure. Let's
Okay.
do
What?
the show. Let's do the show.
Are you telling me what to do?
No, you said, right, Justin? I said, yeah. Let's get it started, as Pink would say.
What?
Is there a song
The
called?
singer Pink?
Yes,
Oh, is that what she says?
I believe so.
Let's get it started here.
Yeah, it's a good
Let's
wedding
get
song.
retarded.
That's
Is
Black
that her?
Eyed Peas.
Huh?
That's Black Eyed Peas.
Oh,
that's right. That's Black Eyed
Black
Peas.
Eyed Peas? Okay. Well, Justin's here, Colleen's here, John Warren's here, and Ken Laird is here. A reunion. That's exciting. Wow, I haven't seen him and talked to him in 5 years, Dave. This is big.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Dave.
Dave.
Big fan. Not really active on Twitter.
Where's you yapping with us? Wow, you talker, huh, Justin?
Yeah.
Likes to talk.
Yapping the way when I'm walking up the stairs. Jesus Christ. What are you
very-
talking about, Dave?
Very nervous.
He's a Walpole guy. So
Oh.
yeah, we got a lot of connections.
Is that W Town though, really?
Yeah.
I say now it is.
There's parts of that town that's not a W Town though, right?
There's some bad parts, sure.
Yeah. It is though?
Where he
I
lives,
think
probably.
it is now, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a Norwood guy, though, so I resent Cullinane, who's from a real W town, so.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, I understand. Right. Of course. Of course. How you doing, John?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah, great. Great weekend. What's up with you guys? What's new? How was your weekend, Dave?
Weekend was Chase had soccer.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd
Put in
he
a
do?
good effort. Good effort.
Did he win?
No, he does like it's almost like a play date.
How old is
This
he
way.
now?
He's 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we're
he's
not
not.
there
He's
yet.
not there. Yeah.
Who's the, you're not coaching?
No, hell no.
You're not going to do that?
Nope.
Okay.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Why not?
I'm not good with like a group of kids. That's
Okay.
not my scene.
Yeah.
I'm a one-on-one with my own son. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That was your entire weekend? Soccer game?
Yeah. What else I do? I
don't
don't think
know.
we did much. My wife is on a kick. She doesn't want me to continually take out the kids anymore. Like how we talk
Financial
all the
reasons or?
No. Like we just keep saying like burn the hours, do
Yeah.
the things or whatever. She's like, no, you're enabling them. They expect that shit now, and so we're backtracking a little bit.
She's on to you.
It was not
That's
a good.
bad. That's
yeah,
bad.
Right. It was not a
That's
good
bad.
weekend.
That
It
is
was
bad.
Right. Yeah.
That's like pandemic, like lockdown. You don't want that.
I would have been out of the house 15 different times, but
Like you gotta just lie to her and say you're doing like productive things.
with the kids.
Yeah, just
Like
say
what?
"Well, whatever. We're
We'll go to Home Depot.
Yeah, or even where do you go with them?
My sister's house. We'll go to playgrounds. We'll go to.
What's wrong with going to the playground?
Because the kids like it's.
They're kids. What are they
I agree. That's
You're not taking them to Dave and Buster's or something.
Yeah, but they suck inside the house, so like they can't occupy their own. Like they can't. They
You
can't
do
just
have to
draw on
leave
their
the
own.
house.
Of course, I
Yeah.
don't. Just for your own. Forget them for your own sake.
She knows that.
Yeah.
It's me. It's part me. It's enabling them. It's a cycle. So.
Well, we become parents. I don't know. Dave, do you have kids or no?
3 girls.
3 girls. How old are they?
9, 6, and 3.
That 6-year-old's calling my name.
I'm working alone today, Dave. But we become like my dad never on a Saturday was like, let's go do. It never happened.
No.
We become a society. John Warren will be I saw him with his son. He's a master. He won't be able to breathe. Like you have to do everything with you. Like you're always doing something. It's like I do it way more with Harry than Kate. But it's like also it's like I think Harry's something to get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Like, but my dad would have never said on the Saturday, hey, let's go do 4 things together.
Right.
That never, ever, ever happened.
Right. I think
Never.
it's a benefit to the family what I do.
Yeah, I think yes. Yeah. Right.
I don't understand. Why is your wife like blaming you for bringing the kids?
It's not
to
like
the playground?
it's not overly upset. But
Talking to
the
the
kids,
mic, Dave.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Just can't hear you. What's
But
that?
you can understand the kids have this assumption that they wake up and they go do things that they like to do. So then
It's not like they're doing heroin. Like they're kids. They're
Going to the-
5 years old.
no, but when they're at the house, right?
What do they do? What are they screaming, throwing feces
They just
around?
continually want shit from us and nag.
Okay,
do
say
this, do
no.
that. Yeah, we're trying, but that's why we're saying we got to keep them inside the house now, so they get
Are
used
they
to
prisoners?
saying
I
no.
don't understand.
I don't know what's right or wrong.
5. Let them go walk.
This is-
Let them go wander around outside. I don't understand.
Right.
It's a terrible fight.
It's not the best fight.
No,
no. And by the
jeez.
way, like when I take them, I typically go by myself with the kids. So like
Right.
she can do whatever the fuck she wants. I would never cause a problem with that situation.
You just drive around looking for like traffic, though. You're just looking to kill time.
Oh sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a long way.
Traffic's not
yeah.
a bad,
Oh,
not a bad
a little
thing.
slow. You're not going past the speed limit.
No.
No.
I take
I've
my
been
time.
There. I've been there. I've been there.
I was at the park for like 3 hours yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, no, not yesterday. Saturday.
Yeah.
My wife does bunko. Have you ever heard of that? It's like a dice game. So once a month, all the girls they pick a house. They go to the house. They
I
play
don't
this
know what that
dice
is.
game. Yeah.
No.
I don't
Do you know what that
it
is,
either.
Justin?
I do not.
Dave?
Bunko.
I've heard of
Dave?
it, but I didn't know what it was.
Bunk O. What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
Like
some
dice
dice.
games?
I don't know if there's cards involved, but
Yeah. You were hosting it this week?
we were hosting it. So I'm
you
kicked
got
out of the
out.
house with
Right.
both kids. So we did a good 2
What'd
or
you
3
do?
hours at the park.
Park.
Took them to Dell's.
Oh yeah, yep.
And then we found one of the other dads. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
obviously.
Oh, in the group.
Yeah.
One of the Blanco dads. What's Bunko
Bunko.
dads?
Yeah. And then went to his house for a little bit. So.
Wow, what a day.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But it was a lot of like, you look at the phone, how many hours have gone by? Like, when am
Yeah.
I allowed back at the house?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Did she win Bunko?
Apparently she won some money. Yeah.
That's
Like
great.
$25 or
There
something.
you go.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
We know you had a big weekend, Justin. We saw that on social media yesterday.
I did, yes.
Yep.
Big win.
Yeah. How'd your dad do this weekend?
I did good.
Yeah. When did they get back?
They got back last night.
Okay. Good. All right. Okay.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
It's almost underrated how crazy it is.
It's
You
just
call-
so creepy, so weird, so unfunny, just so Trudell. Like Justin with a '69 jersey yesterday. I was like, just such everything, just everything. I'm
But
like, just
I don't have
exhausted
that. I
by
don't
it.
have that jersey because it's 69. I have him because he's first round offensive lineman.
Yeah, I know. I understand. No, sure, of course, that's why. Of course. What time did you get to Hooters yesterday?
Like 12:30.
Yeah, by yourself? Well, not by yourself, but you and
Oh, he's in the building.
what's his name again?
You call it Bear, so
Bear.
I just call it Bear.
You and Bear were at the game. Okay. Anybody think it was unusual you were there with the Bear or no?
Yeah, the people sitting next to me were kind of like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah,
At one point, they asked like, "What's up with the stuffed animal?"
sure. Well, listen, 1-0.
That's right.
You have to you have to go to Hooters next week, or are you going to Foxborough next week
I'll be at Foxborough next week.
with Bear?
Of course.
Bear, you can't bring Bear into the stadium. I don't think.
I don't know.
It was like an emotional.
Yeah, if I play it up, maybe if I make it awkward for them, they'll just be
Yeah.
like, "Okay, just fucking bring it." in."
Maybe I guess I don't know. Yeah. So all right. So you'll be a great win,
Great win.
exciting win, great game.
No one expected it.
No, well you picked them.
I did.
38. You think you picked them 38-24 though.
I did.
They're not scoring 38 points in the game with Jacoby Brissett if they played. If the game was 12 hours long, they wouldn't score 38 points. That game was a gift. Take it. They had a bunch of terrible turnovers Cincinnati. Just take it. They won the
Defense
game.
played well.
Defense played really well. Yeah, they deserved. They played well.
They did.
Yeah, they got the win. So 1-0.
Every
Congratulations.
pass was so safe.
It's smart though.
Yeah.
That's smart. I thought they played a pretty. I thought it was a good job by Mayo. You know, I think it's a dummy, but they won. You know,
Justin posed a good question. Do you think at the end of the game the ice bath for Gerard Mayo was a little overkill? Or do you
yes,
think that's
it was embarrassing.
Yes.
This
First win
franchise
as a coach.
This franchise won 6 Super Bowls.
Thank you, Kirk.
That's embarrassing. I don't want Kraft after the game. I heard Brissett cried 3 times before the game. At that point, Mayo should have punched him. Like this was a win, but yet a low, kind of a low moment because they were so excited they won this game. Cincinnati literally handed them the game yesterday. They were awful.
Is that normal in the NFL to give an ice bath to the head coach after one win?
Maybe it is. Maybe if it's your first win, but I've never
I feel like college it is when they do it.
Yeah,
but
I just didn't think it was that.
Bad teams do that.
It was more about Cincinnati than New England yesterday. Like 2 months from now, the Patriots will stink, and Cincinnati will they'll be what they are. But this was about the Patriots. Cincinnati yesterday.
I think someone said Cincinnati's lost like their last 6 out of 7.
Yeah,
home
early.
openers or something.
Yeah. But hey, look, they won the game. Nobody thought they were going to win the game. They won the game. So congratulations to the Patriots. Were you just left after the game, Justin? That was it. Got back in the car, went home.
No, I stayed for the 4:00 games.
Oh, you did.
I left at the end of the third quarter of the Cowboys game.
Of the Cowboys game. And to me, oh god, Dave.
8 hours at Hooters? Like,
Just about. Yeah.
How much did you spend?
Probably like $9.
You had dessert?
No, I don't have dessert.
I'm sorry, I mean to insult you. What'd you get?
I get just tall Coors Lights is what I'm drinking.
How many did you have?
Probably had 6.
Okay. 6 beers. Nice. Okay. Probably shouldn't be driving
I
home.
don't know if you should have been driving. Could have
Definitely
texted
not.
me. I'm nearby.
Over
You
the
definitely
course.
should have been driving home.
Definitely should have.
Definitely. You definitely should have been
I
driving home.
definitely was not over the legal limit.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then my food order is 10 wings,
10 wings.
breaded,
Breaded.
half of 3 Mile Island.
Can he just say that he wasn't over the legal limit, or like is there
Well, I don't know how much he weighs. How much
like
he
how
weigh?
quick
like
did?
350, and it was over the course of from.
Why are you so defensive?
Yeah, don't get
Well,
mad.
I'm just saying. It's just if you look at it,
When you say 6 beers, that means like 8. But okay.
okay, even if it's 8, I'm still under the legal limit.
Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't the time in which you consume those beers also be a factor?
Yeah,
you
if
drank them
I
quick?
chugged them all right before I left. And
Should you be drinking 6 beers or 8 beers anyway? Like, what are you doing? Fuck are you doing? You have a glass of water. I mean, you're worried about your weight.
Yeah, they're tall boys. That's crazy.
I mean, Jesus Christ. 2 weeks ago, you're like, hey, I need to stop doing this.
yeah, but that's what the life of an addict.
Hey, if he likes
That's
beer,
true.
If he likes beer, he likes beer.
10 wings.
10 wings, breaded, half
Breaded.
3 Mile Island, half barbecue.
Sure. Well, yeah. Which one's better?
It depends on what mood you're in.
Yeah.
Like
So
on
you,
what the
do you have all 10?
of course.
Okay, you. Well, of course. Coming back strong.
sad.
Good.
And then side of waffle fries. Got to do waffle because they have waffle fries and curly fries. They push the curly fries. Waffle fries are 10 times better.
They have these strip clubs where like, or did you know you were saying, Colin, was it, or were you got your massage?
Yep.
Like the women, like you shower them down, like erotically, or you get showered down?
You get showered. They hose you down.
Don't some strip clubs have like a shower? Women like the water falls on them and they shower or something? No,
Possibly. I don't know.
I don't know if Hooters doesn't have that. So I think maybe your sister could take a shower in Hooters in the middle of it. You could watch her while you're having wings.
I don't think they have the one in Dedham.
Okay, all right, okay.
Saugus.
Didn't have that. This was at the Dedham Plaza, whatever it's called.
Yes, right.
Legacy
by,
Place.
Yes, right.
Legacy Place. Okay, so wings. Okay,
And then a side of queso.
and that's it.
What do you do with the queso?
I eat it.
No, I know, but you're not dipping your wings in it, right?
I do.
I don't. I'm not a wings guy, so I don't. Is that unusual? I'm not a queso guy either.
I think so.
Is that
I usually
unusual,
do,
Dave?
like,
Yeah.
Ranch or blue cheese.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a wings guy. All right. Good. Okay, and that's it.
Pretty much. And then,
What does that mean? Like that's all you ate were the wings.
yeah.
Okay. Over 8 hours. All right. Okay. You get up in between the games, take a little walk,
Gotta go pee.
get some steps in. No.
I mean, not really.
No. Okay. I don't know. You don't want to be.
Did you leave the
Sitting
stuffed
posi-
animal at the table while you went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Aren't you worried about getting kidnapped? Bear napped? What happens then?
That would suck.
We can't lose that bear. That bear's 1-0.
I go back there. I'm like demanding to see the footage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get like a Farwell guy walk into the Hooters, he just takes the bear, leaves. You don't want that. You can't have that.
Was there a moment maybe after like the third or fourth beer where you're sitting there at Hooters like, I probably should have just went to Maine with my dad?
No.
No?
No, he doesn't have those moments. So it's a good way to go through life. He doesn't have those moments of self-reflection.
Sure.
I don't think, right?
I would, but I just
Where were Mark and Anthony yesterday?
they were coming back from Bruce. They saw Bruce.
Oh, in D.C.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, well, good. They have a good time.
They played Chicken Man.
It's called Atlantic City.
Yeah.
They didn't. He played it.
Yes.
Yes, they played it. Jesus Christ. Bruce's 75th birthday is 2 weeks from today. I'm not saying that the stars are aligned. Bruce's 75th birthday is the first day of surviving Barstool.
Ooh.
I'm not a, look, if other people want to read into that, that's fine. I don't read into that stuff, but yes, that is true. So then you watch the second game, which to me was the story of the day in the NFL. And when I'm right, I'm right. And man, oh man, was I right yesterday. I told you guys months ago, Tom Brady was going to be bad. And I saw people tweeting at me, oh, you hate Brady. True, I hate Brady. But if Brady was good, I would have said, listen, I was dead wrong. He was good. He was fucking horrendous. Yeah, it's so bad. Like people, I see these Patriots fans with their Twitter accounts with the 6 rings, guys like Justin. Like you're like, oh yeah, he was the 199th pick of the. Yeah, I'm like, this is different. Like he was a great quarterback. They got that wrong. He was great in college. He was a great quarterback. You are either a great color analyst or you are terrible. He may become average, but right now he is Kurt Warner. He is Dan Fouts. He is Matt Ryan. He is Rich Gannon. But things are good. When they're bad, like the first 15 minutes yesterday, he's the worst broadcaster in the history of television in any medium. Who's my guy? Johnny Sales? Is that his name? Who's the guy who was in here a couple weeks ago?
John Dales.
John Dales.
Yeah.
John Dales.
Yep.
50 times a broadcaster. I watched the game yesterday, and I know Tom Brady knows more about football than I do. You wouldn't know that from watching the game.
No.
You didn't know shit. He's sitting. There's dead air. There's long pauses. Which I told everyone, his voice stinks, which matters on television. It's a disaster to the point where if he doesn't get better, there is no way that it's only those two guys calling the Super Bowl. No chance in hell.
The dead air for me was probably the worst part.
Yeah.
At the worst times, too. Like someone would score a touchdown and no one said anything.
Nothing. It was bizarre. What did you think, Dave?
I thought it was horrific, but there were points where he kind of settled in.
I thought he became like mediocre. Like he became, like I said, just like at times like, oh, but when he settled in, he was no better than like Kurt Warner or Dan Fouts. He was just another.
Oh no, he was normal. He was normal. But I said that my take was that he was overcoached by somebody on communication, like effectiveness or whatever. Somebody coached him on how to deliver this stuff, and they gave him a poor,
He has a 10-year, $375 million contract.
Right.
And as I said, they signed him knowing nothing. They're going to do this with the guy who's pretending to date the girl who wears a red lipstick. I saw at the tennis match yesterday. The tall girl who sings songs. What's his name? Kelsey. Yeah. With the fraud there. Like, I don't. And they're going to sign him. If he retires at the end of this year, somebody's going to give him $200 million, and he gets fucking rocks in his head.
No, he'll be like Gronk.
Yeah, he'll be
on
goofy.
Fox's pregame show.
Right,
the
he'll be
guy.
goofy, and he'll be like, Brady at one point yesterday was like, yeah, it's important not to turn the ball over. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, thanks, Tom.
But who's coaching him up? Because they did multiple mock games.
I was wondering that because it's a good question, Dave, because the one thing about Brady when he played was the game seemed to slow down for him. When he watched the game, it was very slow. That's what made him so great. One of the many things that made him, in my opinion, one of the 50 best quarterbacks of all time. Yesterday, the game was too fast for him.
Yep.
There was a point early in the game where Dak Prescott hit, what's his name? The good receiver, Lamb,
CeeDee Lamb,
Lamb,
yeah.
yeah.
on the corner, and he made a catch. Brady bungled it. At the end, he's like, and Dan Marino always told me you can't beat a good throw.
Yep.
I was like, they're fucking paying him $35 million a year for that? He's not worth 25. Also, which all hang over everything, is he could be the best of all time at this, the worst. The ratings for that game are no different. If Steve from Gloucester did the game with fucking Justin, the ratings would be the same yesterday. People just want to watch football.
Right.
That's it. And it's their most valuable property in the entire Fox network is the 4:00 NFL games.
Yep.
By far. Probably 35 million people watched it yesterday. And this is what you get for that? It is. I actually felt bad for the guy he's with, who's not terrible.
You don't think more people watched that?
Yeah,
Like,
yesterday. But
like
I'm
my
saying,
wife cared.
Week 5, though? No.
Probably not week 5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but how many million more did they make in that one game?
Yesterday's different. You think 375 million?
No. But did they make?
Yeah,
did
they got a
make an
bump because
additional
Brady
15
called.
or something.
The other thing about Brady is he has no sense of self-deprecation, even including the roast. I don't know if you guys saw that promo for the commercial where he's like prepping for the game. Did you see this? And
Yes.
different Bradys are talking to him, and I'm like, there's got to be a joke here somewhere. It's like, nope, he's like, I got to prove him wrong again.
Yep.
Brady gets a production company. The first movie he makes about how 4 old women are obsessed with seeing him play. Like, he's got to fucking relax.
Yeah, listen, I just don't get it. I mean, Tom Brady, the broadcaster, guy's got everything in the world. Why do it? Tommy, why?
Yeah, Tommy. The guy who took a couple snaps in JUCO wants answers. Why don't you lay on a beach getting fat on pina coladas?
Why not buy a soccer team?
Got one.
Dude, why would they ask why? What are they even talking about?
Kid.
What?
What they're really asking is, why don't you quit football? They don't understand that you live and breathe for football.
Because you're Tom freaking Brady.
And our football journey isn't even close to done.
And one day, you'll be the greatest there ever was.
Back to work.
I'd be so embarrassed to do a commercial like that if I was Brady. I'd be like, that's little kid Brady at the end, right?
Yeah.
In the 49ers jersey.
Yeah. He didn't make out with that kid, did he? Naked
not
upside
on
down while
screen.
getting a massage from another man. He did not. I would be like, guys, let's have some fucking that's why the roast is the oddest thing in the history of mankind. Like, that happened. Like, he did that. It's very strange. But yeah, it's also a night of worship for him.
Yep.
And look, I have an ego too, like everyone else does, but he's got to step back. Even the whole booth, the whole thing yesterday was about how great he was. And
You see when Mike Ferrer left him hanging when he tried to give him the fist bump?
And Kevin Burkhardt and the talented woman on the sideline for that game yesterday. I forget her name.
Erin Andrews.
Erin Andrews,
Yeah.
terrific. One of the great talents of all time. If she weighed 350 pounds more, she'd be on the sidelines calling the game, in my opinion. But it was just like a disaster. Do we have any Brady sound?
You're a broadcaster. How about that?
We're here. It's been quite a journey, but I love being your partner.
I'm excited as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We should
Love being your partner was basically the first words out of his mouth on the broadcast.
That gave off, by the way, Burkhardt was giving off hard mutt vibes. Like, we're having the best time ever at this game yesterday. I can't believe how much fun we're having.
happy to be here.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me some more Brady.
Such a dangerous returner, an alum of the UFL, and here he is getting his opportunity.
See, the voice, I don't want to sound like Dino, but like the voice matters on TV.
And that was the most
animated he was, I
upbeat-
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the most animated, but he needed to be way more animated. Kevin
Right.
Burkhardt was like through the roof.
Yeah,
on that
and Burkhardt's
call.
fine. He sounds like Dave O'Brien. He's like your typical, like, he's fine. He's not bad.
Yeah.
But like,
I think he's trying to cover for Brady.
oh, definitely. No, I mean, he was like dancing around. I bet you he and Greg Olson are on the side text chain. Like, this is fucking, Greg Olson will be in, here's a Kirk Minihane guarantee. That'll be a 3-man booth by the end of this calendar year.
Yeah, that was a Greg Olson win yesterday.
They can't
definitely was.
do that
Why not?
because Olsen's going to be their number 2 guy, and then
So what?
to put that Brady would kibosh it. I feel like Brady's ego's too big.
Well, then, I mean, but if it's not working, it's not working. I mean, they're gonna have Brady's. Why they sign this contract? Why? I could have told them. I told them. I'm always right about this shit. Always. Like, there's stuff I don't know about. What do you do for a living, Dave?
I own a Play It Again Sports. Opened up about a year ago.
Play It Again Sports?
A year ago?
I was a high school teacher. For
What?
a decade.
The secondhand sports place?
Yeah.
What?
I
You
would have
do?
brought in a shit ton of stuff today.
Hey, you want my clubs or my car?
Yeah.
Do you really? You making money off that?
Not well. I opened it we opened 6 months ago.
Where is it? Go ahead, promote it.
North Attleboro.
On Route 1 or?
Route 1, you know, like Christmas Tree, Emerald Square Mall. It's down by there.
Like
It's
by that Olive Garden and stuff or no? Am I wrong?
No.
Short of that. That's on 95.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
The old Emerald Square. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's where Dale did the signing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or didn't do a
Yes.
signing. Yeah.
yes, it was. It was I'm a mile south of there.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You have 3 kids.
Yep.
Okay. How old are you?
37.
37. Okay. You look really young for your age. 37.
A lot of miles on these tires.
Stage 5 cancer. And you told your wife, much like Mutt, listen, I'm out of the teaching game. You were a high school English teacher?
I was a high school special ed teacher, and then I became a high school PE teacher and high school football coach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
And then you're just I don't want to do this anymore.
For 5 years, I was miserable.
Good. Okay. Then you got out.
Yep.
How much is it? Play It Again? Is that you have to buy in?
Yep. It's
how much is that? Hold on. Dave, how much do you think it is? I know this stuff. This is your life.
Is this a national chain Play It Again? I always
Yep.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've only seen it around here. But
What the hell have you been looking for in other places?
I fucking loved Play It Again.
I understand,
growing
but
up.
when you're in other states, are you looking for them?
Well, I just never
Seeking
seen
them?
it in my life anywhere else outside of New England, basically.
You're never anywhere else anyway.
I'm not. Yeah, that's a good point.
Go
All right,
ahead.
I'm going to say from just a franchise fee.
For a buy-in, right? Are you own it yourself?
It's not going to be high. It's not going to be high. Let's call it 25K is what I would have said.
50.
So, to startup cost or the franchise fee?
Franchise fee.
Franchise fee is 25.
Dave, good job.
Right on. There you go.
There you go.
Startup cost is $400,000 to $500,000.
Jesus. You had that kind of money?
Nope.
Did it exist there already? And you
No.
bought, okay.
Started from scratch.
Is this a standalone or in it's
a strip mall.
It's in the strip mall. They almost always are, yeah.
They have to be the.
Oh, is that right?
Corporate. Yeah, there's rules you have to follow.
You get some
I like
machine.
You should. $500,000?
Yeah.
Did you put your second mortgage in your house or something?
So during COVID, I bought a foreclosure. I sold that, and then I haven't been paid. I haven't got a paycheck in a year. But it's what you can't get paid. You can't pull money out for the first year,
Right.
Because
Your wife works, I presume.
She does work part time, but it's
What's going on here, Dave?
we're counting.
This seems very risky.
What?
Dave.
Yeah. I hated teaching so much.
Well, you're gonna go back to it at some point, just to give you a preview. You'll be doing it 3 years from now.
Can't do. I'm the anti-mutt. I had to.
He is working. I'll give him that. Yeah. You're not the anti-money. You're not making any money, so you are money.
Well,
you're trying to make money.
I plan to make money.
Yeah, I got you.
Unlike him.
Is there money in this? Is
What
this
is
a
the
stupid
Play It Again
question?
Sports?
Play Again Sports is it's like secondhand sports stuff.
So I sell half the store's new stuff, half the store's used stuff. You can bring all your old used stuff there, and I'd give you either cash on the spot or store credit. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Are people going in there?
Yeah, it's been good, not great. I think I will make a living, the same living I made as a teacher. This is not going to be a luxury.
How many employees do you have?
I started at 10. I whittled it down to about 7 now.
Okay. Well, go if you're in the area. Go check it out. Dave, you got to bring. Well, you can't bring the kids there, unfortunately, anymore. You have to go by yourself.
Yeah.
Wow,
Chase is starting hockey, so maybe we'll pop
this
in
is
there.
a stunning revelation.
Yeah, this is.
Play Again, so it's a big deal for me.
I can't. First of all, I don't know. Of all the franchises, why Play It Again?
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like the.
Well, you're a gym teacher.
I did a ton of research and different things, different franchises. I was very along the line of a trampoline park. Did all the that's
So
what I thought
many
I
of
was going to
those
do.
now.
I almost bought into one with Ty Law years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was approved to be one of those, a launch franchisee, the altitude, all the different
That's
things.
why breaking their arm though. I didn't want to deal with that.
One of the sales pitches was, there's only been one fatality at our parks. Only one. I was like, oh,
It's
okay.
not great.
So I thought that this is a much safer financial investment, and I love sports, have kids. We grew up going to Play It Again.
Yep.
The one in Dedham is the best in the country, biggest.
The one in Dedham in that plaza is the best in the country.
Yes.
So why would you open one
Holy
5?
shit.
How far away is that?
It's an hour.
Oh, where are you?
North Attleboro.
Oh, North. I'm sorry, North Attleboro.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said Norwood earlier, right?
Yeah. So from there, so we it's
I got you. Right. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah. Huh. What do you think, Dave?
So if I bring in my old baseball mitt, that's let's just call it 5 years old or something like that. You're giving me probably let's call it $25 probably.
No, if you have a $400 glove, I'll give you a fair thing for it. It's not like not every catcher's mitt is the same or every glove, whatever. So we look at every piece. Like, so if you bring in a really, really expensive glove, we're going to give you a pretty good store
I'm in shock.
credit.
I could have Jim told me this if you had said you bought them a franchise. I would have never in my life guessed that. Would you ever?
No. And if he,
Do you know John or no?
I know the story.
Yeah.
and if he were, no disrespect meant, but if like Mutt said, I want to open up a plate against sports instead of do the ice thing, we would have been like, you're a fucking crazy person because Facebook Marketplace is ripped apart.
I think I would have said that's a bad move. Yeah. I think, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
So the demo is actually like moms that buy the wrong thing for their kids or don't know what to get. Like, you have to go try things on and see if it fits before you buy things on Amazon.
Right.
And then we can save you a ton of money both on new and used stuff.
That makes sense because like the Tricon in Lexington is a sport. Everything's a fucking fortune there.
Right.
Like and kids, Harry grows like crazy.
Yeah. But if I'm buying, is the same glove from you the same price at Dick's? Like, that's a problem too, right?
So I do sell a ton of the same stuff that Dick's does, and I always try to be a little cheaper.
That makes sense.
I have a Dick's right up the street too. But yeah, you try to kill them with service.
Yeah.
And
do you market? Like, what's your marketing look like?
So you have to pay a marketing company for the first year, which I'm still doing, which is wicked expensive, which I may not do, but like they do Instagram, Facebook, they'll do radio and billboards. They're also on TikTok, which I told them to get off of because I don't think TikTok is a great marketing thing for
No question about it. For slime ball atmosphere.
50-year-old moms with kids.
Anybody, yeah. Anybody.
But yeah, so I'm looking to. I don't have to use that marketing company after a year, and I'm going to try to do a better job of that myself.
Huh. How much do you bring in a month, if I might ask?
So I'm only been open 6 months.
6 months.
The year one average for a store is total $750,000, which is about $60,000 to $80,000 a month.
Right.
And then you hope to get up to like 1.2 million in sales would be your average after that.
Average gross sales in 2023 was 1.186 million.
There you go.
1.2 million.
There you go. He's on it. He knows his numbers.
Yep.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, I respect it though. See, I respect it. Like he's jumping in.
Yeah, I hated teaching. So
it sounds like you really hated teaching. Is it that bad? Teaching gym?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that'd be the best one of them all. Where'd you teach?
Sharon High School.
Oh, we're familiar with the Sharon.
Well, kids suck now,
system,
right?
Dave.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Was it like one thing that pushed you over the edge?
Was there a girl who kept talking to you and saying that something was going to happen and you ignored her or no?
Not to get political, but I knew I didn't belong the day after Trump was elected, and I walked in and 3 teachers were crying.
Oh, all right, yeah.
And then like expectations of students like went out the window. A kid that said F off to this like 60-year-old woman that I worked with, and I'm like, dude, you got detention. And they told me I cannot give the kid detention. We're gonna have a meeting to talk about his feelings that led to him telling this woman F off.
Wow.
My wife was telling me this too. She's in middle school.
Here.
Yeah.
Like, you can't give detention to anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't even exist anymore. I know. There's no anything anymore. There's like no homework. There's no basically anything. I'm like, we're dead in 30 years. It's fucking screwed. Meanwhile, like in China, they go to school like 400 days a year for like 20 hours a day. So they kick our ass and everything.
I know.
Look at they started playing women's golf. They win everything. They're just going to take over the world. Well, they have taken over the world. They run TikTok.
Yeah, you ever seen China TikTok?
No.
It's not the same as
Like
what
science projects.
Yes,
and
it's
stuff,
all,
right?
it's all like
is it really?
math.
Yeah.
It's all like.
I believe it. Yeah.
Uplifting, empowering.
And actually, don't they ban it from certain hours? Like, you can't watch it from 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, I
till
believe that.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah. That's the way you should run the. That's like my guy Kim Jong Un. You turn off the fucking lights. Like we're done. Like go to bed. That's like I think that's what your wife's trying to do, Dave.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
I don't hate that idea.
Yeah. Let's just call it a night. But you're not capable of that.
In my regular life.
Yeah.
Yeah. At night, I'm capable of turning off the lights anytime I want.
That's true. You go to bed early. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I admire that. Jeez, that's a great curveball. Wow. I don't think I would have ever guessed that.
That is, you are a gutsy individual.
To be honest, if you told me the place was out of business, I would have said, oh yeah, did they close down like 2 years ago? But hey, that does make sense though. Like the secondhand market thing.
Yep.
I could buy that.
In terms of
like a mom being like, well, I don't want to spend another $300 on a glove.
Yeah, but the internet has basically there's also apps that do exactly that too. What's that app?
So no, that's true, but then you have to deal with individuals. So there is a convenience to it that you go, right. You don't have to deal with some shady guy meeting him in a parking lot. To
totally
get your kid
agree.
at home.
I just think that that has to fuck your sales over to some extent. They have to be your biggest competitor is Facebook, which is scary as shit.
So there's actually a pretty good.
Dick's does great though, right?
Yeah, not every store does it. But there's an online component too that we can. So when you type in kids hockey helmet, you pop up, and if we have it, our website.
I love that he's got a response to every.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, be a great Shark Tank
good
guy.
businessman right there.
Yeah.
So something on Facebook
marketplace.
I don't even know what that is. Like it's like Amazon.
Yeah, you can list your
It's like
stuff.
It's like eBay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's like a yard sale thing where, like, if you have a TV, you could post it $50 and someone could be
Yeah,
like,
I've
hey.
never done that. I don't know. I've never
But
been on
but
eBay.
people
Oh, that's not
literally-
true. I've got like Springsteen things on eBay.
It's
yeah.
endorsed that you meet at police stations just in
Right.
case because of the problems or whatever.
Something like I got Eagles tickets, and the boss back in the old days, the Globe would list them. And I remember met a guy in the parking lot of the Assembly Square, outside the Assembly Square Mall for Eagles tickets, and this guy was like shady as fuck. I went with my friend, we were like, we're gonna get killed.
Speaking of tickets, when did Kyle the ticket guy become such a show hater?
Oh, great point, great transition, an important one.
It's Pros Pro.
Hey, that guy was always born to like, he's just like a negative guy.
You met him, right?
Yeah, a couple of things, two things about him. Number one, he's the worst guest in the history of the show. It's like, I don't mind he hates the show. Number two, now I can finally say it. I was at the thing with Jeff at the BC, or the UConn game. And this is a double time because the first time was a meter at the he has the worst breath of anyone who's ever lived.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He has top 3 shit breath of all time.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Just keep your distance from him. Like, I would do it for your own sake. He should be more worried about sending that old girlfriend his money and less worried about this show. But I don't like these show. People get where I don't. If he can hate the show, he can hate it. Who cares? I don't care. I don't believe he hates the show, and I don't believe he was in the military. You know? He's just a bum. That guy's a bad guy. Steve from Gloucester, I hope, dies in a fire with his kid, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm listening to a little bit of his thing today, and he's like, talking about Mick, and he's like, oh, Kirk, well, I hope his daughter doesn't die. She's gone through enough. But he's like, Kirk's telling Mick he should come back and start credit for Mick's help. I never said that.
No, you didn't. You
I
said
didn't
the opposite.
say that. I was like, I fucking hate, that's what people want, try and make me look like a bad guy. Believe me, I could do that on my own. But I'm like, I just said, Mick, take your time. If you want to come back, great. If you don't want to come back, I don't care. Just be healthy, be happy. But assholes like Steve, they're not going to wave their arms around. Oh, God.
Putting salt on pizza is a sin.
Shut up. I'm doxing him at 6 o'clock tonight. Full name, first, last name, home address, and all the information about his ex-wife. Wow. 6 o'clock today, live on the network, right, Dave?
Sounds good.
No, I'm just kidding, Steve. Don't worry. You have to get your lawyer. Homo. Right, Justin? He's a cocksucker.
That's right.
Yeah, he
Just
looks
send
men
Cinema to his
sexually.
house.
Oh, he's gonna bring his lawyer in again. I hate Steve from Gloucester. Go away. Delete your account again and leave me alone. You're a fucking loser. I don't pay. Go. We want to go on the network as much as you want, but he's a fucking arm waving loser. Him and Kyle the Ticket Guy, 2 losers. Yeah, why does he hate the show anyway? Do you have Kyle the Ticket Guy's number?
I do. Yeah.
Call him. I'm curious.
I feel like he tried to weasel his way in to be like,
he's terrible on the show.
Part of your crew.
Yeah. What do you want me to do? He's terrible on the show. His breath stinks.
worse than Bob Ryan?
No. Bob Ryan, 1 year Babe Ruth hit more home runs than the rest of the American League put together. That's Bob Ryan's breath. It's just on a different level. Like Tiger Woods in 2000.
It could be a medical thing, no? Don't you know?
Whatever. Yeah. Like his breath being bad is so good, it's the opposite of path forward in a playoff game. That's what I would say. I mean, if you could give you some perspective. Another loser, by the way.
How dare you?
Ugh. This guy's asleep. Hello.
What's up?
What's your issue with the show?
You think it's been a good show the past 6 months?
Yeah, I think it's been as good as it's ever been, don't you guys? I mean, people seem to think that, Kyle.
Well, the Mick thing was just blown out of proportion.
Okay, it's over.
I mean, it's over, but like...
Did you brush your teeth? Hold on. Did you brush your teeth today? Your breath is, I said, horrible. You have horrible breath.
What? You know, you work like an American for 18 hours straight. You're going to have bad breath every now and then.
I don't even know what that means. You could pop in a mint once in a while, Kyle.
Yeah, well, you don't stand particularly too close to me when we talk. So
that's why. That's exactly why. If you watched, I recoiled. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
All I care about. Look, I don't care. The only thing you're good for is tickets. Does the fact you don't like the show lately, will that affect my tickets in the future?
We can talk about that. That's something that needs to be discussed later. But
are you still paying?
You think,
are you still paying? You're still paying. Kyle, I think the show is as good as ever. So we just disagree on that. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. Are you still paying up your? Are you still kicked up to your girlfriend or no?
Well, that's just that.
What's that?
I avoided that completely, so I'm all set with that.
Oh, you're all set.
Yeah.
All right, good job. All right, well, hang in there. Continue to hate the show.
So no one said I hate the show, but you got to be able to say, hey, the show hasn't been great.
Doesn't bother me. I'm just saying. I'm curious. You think it's because of Mick?
Sounds like it bothers you a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, John brought it up, and so I said, oh, we'll call him up.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Right. So other than the
you asked me a question.
other than the Mick thing, what else?
I mean, it's background music now. My therapist has better content in his thing going on than you. I mean, I'm falling asleep at the brim every time I listen.
Okay. Well, you don't like the show anymore. My advice to you would be don't listen to.
That's not what I said. That's not what
you
I
just said.
No.
That's exactly what you just said, Kyle. You said it's background music. Your therapist is better.
Yeah,
than
I'm still listening.
Well, I'm saying. Well, I don't think you're gonna like it because this is the show now.
What's your suggestion, Kyle?
Yeah. What do you got, Kyle? You're a big ideas guy.
Oh, that's certainly not true at all. No, everyone who knows me knows I'm not a big ideas guy, but like
I have heard that.
Has he become like?
Where's the juice?
Is he become? All there has been lately on this show is. But you don't think the Mutt stuff has been good?
You're beating down Mike because he didn't want to work for you.
Okay, that's content though, you idiot. Like that's the point. That's how it works.
Right.
All right, what would you like, Kyle? What would you like? What would you like? What would you like? What would you like? What would you like, Kyle? What would you like, Kyle? What would you like? What would you like?
I would like Justin not eating 10,000 calories.
All right, okay.
Every show.
We're good. He's become one of these guys in these chats now. I suspect, no?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, good enough. Oh, as long as he just gives me tickets and kisses my ass from 10 feet away in person, that's fine.
Jonas Brothers.
That's true. You got your Jonas Brothers
Yes,
tickets, right?
he did.
There you go.
Thank
What's
you.
stinging rebuke from Kyle, the ticket guy, one of the great personalities.
Can I say something? This is a great American working his ass off for Played Against Sports. Breath smells completely fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. How about John's breath?
I haven't got that close yet.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Okay. What else, guys? What we got?
Can we just appreciate what was the trailer from Big Steve over the weekend? Because that was one of the most beautiful videos I think I've ever seen.
I didn't get was Steve doing the video version of the Cullen episode we did like 4 years ago? Like, does he think he's like Rambo now? Does he think he's Rebel Ridge? Like, what's
It bounces back and forth from legitimate trailer to
Parody.
completely self-deprecating.
I don't
and then
know.
back.
It's not there's no self-deprecation.
You don't think?
No,
you thought that was funny?
0.0. Do you?
No.
Justin, do you?
Oh, absolutely none.
John?
I haven't seen the video.
You haven't seen the video yet?
No.
I thought he was making it like a parody. You said like this
No.
is going to be funny and draw.
No, this
clicks.
is like he's clearly. I mean, first of all,
Steve's crossed the line into like Insaneville now, which I'm here for.
But the best parts of Steve being funny, he wasn't trying to be funny. That was
Totally.
Very
true.
I'm in. Now I want to go see this.
Yeah.
You know, he should put the prices back up now because
he should have put that video before he put the tickets on.
Yes, that was a mistake. Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what would have sounded better during that instead of that music is a little No Exit 4 instrumental in the background.
Nice.
Is that what you wanted for that?
I'm sure they would have done it.
I don't know if they would have sounded like this though.
That's what I mean.
I think you made the right call.
Like, what do you want? What do you want those poor guys to do?
Are those your boys, Imagine Dragons? Kind of sounds like
Is that what it
doesn't
is? It does sound like them, right?
No, this has to be something. Like he probably bought the rights to it, but he's not buying the rights to it.
That's like a
Mainstream
Christian, like
artist.
Imagine Dragons or something. Yeah, go ahead.
When you're hot on the trail of Johnny Woo, it's going to smell like weed.
Did he just make that name up?
No. That's a real. There. Go back, Dave. You know what I'm talking about? What is that?
I don't know. Well, I don't have the video. I'm just playing the audio. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean,
The movie's only about 6 minutes longer than that, but still.
Is it short?
I think it's like 50 minutes.
I said 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
he has to want to sell. I'm assuming he wants to sell that to like the Daily Wire or something.
Whatever gives you that idea.
Yeah.
Does it seem like it's similar to these other right wingers?
It seems so. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm in. It's just I'm not sure what's going on.
He paid a good production company to
Oh,
produce
looks
that
good.
thing. It looks
Yeah, it looks
really
good.
nice. Yeah.
He sent me this text, Justin.
He sent me a text too.
Okay, about the prices?
Yes.
He might have just been the same as mine. That was kind of like fuck you, sort of. Now, maybe do you get the same one? The FYI or no?
Yes.
Hey, just FYI, we dropped the price of the weed screening to $50. Try a weed screen to $50. You were right, too high. My donors/readers aren't like Minifans, where they'll all just pile into an SUV and share the cost. It's like what? Like, I don't understand.
Is he saying it needs to be lower because they're
and go and hop in a car.
Which he hasn't.
That's what he's saying, though.
Yeah, but like what? I guess.
I think he's in a way he's defending making it so high to begin with because he said, well, Minifans would just all hop in a car and there would be like 6 of them to a car.
And he said I've also added a promo code for Minifans, so promo KMS gets 50% off. So basically $25 per car for Minifans. Also, you guys bring in Barstool HQ again this year to handle all the tech stuff. We're not because it's not pay-per-view. It's also like, Steve, if we are, they're not going to fucking do your thing on Friday night. That's not how it works.
Right.
Like, it doesn't work for Barstool. I'm happy to promote and everything, but that's not. He left the company. It doesn't work that way.
So in that case, he comes in, he has his own production stuff, he breaks down, and then you guys set up.
He wasn't good the last Sacco. Wasn't the last Sacco the producer Coleman got hired?
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve didn't seem playful or funny.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Over the course of like 7 hours.
10 beers.
Not 10 beers.
How many?
6.
You said 8. You then agree it could be 8.
Sure, we'll go with it. Even if it is 8, sure, we'll go
What if
with
it's
8.
10?
Maybe then I'm probably.
How many beers can you drink in that time frame until you shouldn't be driving, do you think?
7 hours. 12.
Wow, man.
Damn.
I'd just be scared to get in the car after 10. I don't care if it was 1,000 pounds. It would concern me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Why are you so sensitive?
I know.
I'm not
Jesus.
sensitive about it.
You're a drunk driver. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, I mean, I was shit-faced driving from Christian's house.
Were you or no?
No.
Oh, that's why you're sensitive. We got you.
got it.
We got you. Steve, go ahead.
I think Steve's great, but also like he doesn't listen to the show.
I know he doesn't.
You can't have him come up here and he would be like, what's going on with even like today? He'd be like, who's Steve from Gloucester? Who like
right.
You have to kind of catch like what he knows of the show is from when he left. Like I think MHB said like at Soccer last year, like Steve texted him like, "Hey, are you around to come on the pre-show?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Steve's good for like a pop, but
I agree.
any elongated thing.
Yeah, he's always welcome. But yeah, I'm a little worried. But yeah, I will say this: I was dreading seeing this movie And now I'm actually excited to see this movie because it's just gonna be comedy off the charts.
Right. So you're gonna go live. Are you like committed to that anyway?
I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to participate in that in any way. Like I'll just sit there and I'll pay my money and so I guess sit in my car. Is that what I'm gonna do? I guess, right? To drive in, yeah. I guess, and then we're there the next night.
Based on the trailer, it's going to look like Michael Scott's Threat Level Midnight. Like Steve's like the hero.
That's what it feels like. I think Steve may shoot somebody in this thing.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I watched that like 10 times. It was very funny.
The timing to me is funny. Like the fact that it's weed. Like weed's accepted now, and now he's doing this big thing. Like
There has to be like a.
it was like fentanyl.
Well, he
or
pitched me this for season 3 of The Case.
I remember him at Saco coming up to you like super excited.
Right.
Yeah.
And I said to him exactly this. I was like, well, I think that, like the thing he's doing right now, the other one. I said, I think that's a great story, but clearly you're passionate about it. You have your own forum now. This is why you left. Well, this isn't why you left, but like, so you could do your own stuff. Do it.
Yep.
And like, I'll retweet it and promote it. Like this documentary, this story is doing, which is a really good story. Like, but like, don't worry about like, it's weird. Like people go away, but then they come to me for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, Steve, you can definitely do this. Go do it. It'll
It's
be
a
really
good pilot launch though. Like to do a small event like this. He can still then like stream it and sell, like rent it out or sell it after. He can do whatever he wants.
He tends to find a way.
Yeah, he's a hustler.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Like, I'm in 1,000% in this movie.
Yep.
What else, Justin?
Tyreek Hill got detained yesterday before the game.
Yeah, I saw that. What do you think? You're a racist. What's your thoughts?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably was. I think the cop's on administrative leave now.
You know the word Justin used when he saw that video. That's I'm just going by what we know.
He was similar to Justin. He was driving 115 miles an hour.
That's true. Probably bombed out of his brains also.
Right. Yeah.
So we didn't see we don't know what led to it, right?
No, just that he was driving erratically.
Right.
He got
He
pulled
does have
over.
a shaky history, I will say. He has beat women.
Well,
Hmm?
do you know what he wants to do after his NFL career?
He wants to be a police officer, right?
Yes.
I did see that. I don't think that's going to.
Tyreek Hill, bro. Like, worst case scenario, you know, because it's crazy. Like, I want to be a cop one day. I got a state trooper hat, all that, you know, so I got a lot
Oh,
of
I didn't
respect
realize
for
that.
cops.
That changes everything. Wow.
He has a hat.
Yeah.
It's a state trooper hat.
Yeah. I want to play in the Masters one day. I have my Masters hat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, for all I know, it's another case of police officers. That's not. I think somebody put me on the tweet or something. People were going at me like, "Oh, you're always pro cop." I'm like, yeah, I can safely say, if you paid attention to it, that's one thing I am not.
Yeah.
But you know, we don't know what led to that. It could be completely bullshit, and these cops should all be fired, or there's something we don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
It does seem like there was some excessive force used in that
Definitely.
situation. Maybe it
The
was just
video
shit talking.
does not
or
look good.
something.
Like
That one video was not good.
not good at all. But I don't know what's going on.
Though I'm also not going to like say that it was the worst thing that ever happened in the world. Like he did a post game interview, and the reporter was like, "You've had a roller coaster of a day. The adversity that you went through." It's like, no.
I mean,
I think he was fine. He was at the facility with hours to spare.
He's also a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's just a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't mean that's right.
With what we know so far, they shouldn't have climbed on top of him. But with that being said, you're driving 100 miles an hour. You probably run the plate. You see that he's got priors, so you treat him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, yeah, the force was probably excessive.
We do live in a fucking crazy world where that guy can do what he has done to women in the past, and then now he's like a trendy online figure. He hangs out with all the influencers.
So I always say
and all
we
that
live in this
stuff.
world where certain people can never do anything again, and then other people like Mike Tyson or Tyreek Hill or whoever you pick, whoever you want, you know, can do, and it's never discussed. And like he'll go walk with Frank or something, you know?
Right.
No
Well, in fairness,
irony
he
there,
is
but-
the best wide receiver in the league, so that probably helps.
I agree with that. But like, if he got arrested tonight for beating up a woman, would he still be playing next week? Probably not, right?
Probably not. I don't think so.
I don't find Frank to be that funny, but him saying Tony Romo's the one who called the police on Tyreek Hill was kind of funny.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big Frank guy. What else?
See,
Dave?
Drew, speaking of Tony Romo, see Drew Bledsoe call him out yesterday.
kinda
Just
weird.
A random shot out of that.
If you're watching this, Romo, you know this is true. The minute that he became the starter, he became pretty big in his own mind. And he was no longer the curious, inquisitive guy. Where that was the difference between him and Tommy. Tommy became the starter. He still was asking all the questions where all of a sudden Romo was the guy that had all the answers.
He didn't deserve that. He didn't need that. Yeah.
I never got the sense he liked him that much, that's for sure.
Well, if you watch the video, his lips are all red from the wine. So
Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to drink the wine. Yeah. What else?
They finally got a halftime show. I think Jerry is going to enjoy.
I think he's gonna be happy this year. I think we have a winner. I do think we have a winner this year. Did he tweet about it or no?
I didn't see Jerry tweet about it. I saw Dante say like it's a virtue signaling move where, there's so many people. He's just not popular enough with the general public. Like nobody's going to know who he is.
Is that true? Do you think or no? I don't even know.
He's pretty big.
He's big, but he's not universally big. You know what I mean? For the Super Bowl halftime show, I think you would want a more recognizable name for everybody. All names included. I could see him as like being included in, not her, but like a Taylor Swift show. You know what I mean? Something along those lines, but not a solo act of his.
But like, where does he play? Like he plays like, if he's touring, he plays big places.
Yeah, he'll do
He's not doing
stadiums.
No,
I think he does.
He would do like Xfinity or something.
It's Kendrick Lamar, right or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big star, isn't he?
He's
I mean,
huge.
I don't know him, but he's a big star, isn't he?
I think he had the biggest song of the summer this year.
He did?
The Drake diss.
Not like us.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that's what Harry always talking about, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I mean, he's bigger than Usher right now, isn't he?
Yeah, the Usher move always was wild to me. I don't know why that.
No, that makes sense because the demo of like
Bigger
the
than
Super
Taylor
Bowl
Swift, that's for
halftime
sure, right,
is
Justin?
like
I don't think
women
so.
our
I do.
age, don't you think? Like that aren't going to watch the Super Bowl, but they'll watch Usher in the
Yeah,
halftime
that's
show.
true.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is like a 30-year-old and younger dude thing. I don't think that's the demo.
You don't think Jerry's gonna like that?
He did tweet about it. I'm
He
pretty sure.
did. Did Jerry tweet that Brady was doing a good job yesterday because Jerry's incapable of criticizing Brady?
I'll say this: Brady is definitely better than Jonathan Vilma.
Oh, great.
Brady is fine, but I'm pretty sure when you're Tom Brady and you're making $37 million a year, you're supposed to be better than.
That means Jerry thinks Brady was terrible.
Oh, Brady performance or Mutt's performance? One over the other. With Mutt's new show.
I'll say this. It's funny. It's a Monday because Brady never ducked out on the Patriots Monday. He'd always call win, lose, or draw. He'd always call in. Mutt. Where's Mutt today, Justin?
Not here.
Not here.
Could he do live remote?
I mean, what could he possibly be doing? Like, what could he possibly
Mutt
be
with
doing?
like
Going to get an EBT card?
I think Mutt is upset with Justin. He's probably upset with me.
About what?
He took days to get back to Justin.
He's weird like that.
He didn't
though.
let him know until
yesterday.
What, 5 o'clock yesterday?
Yeah, like when I texted you that Mutt can't come in was when I found out.
Did you ask him why he didn't respond for 4 days?
No, I texted him during the show on Friday.
Right, or 2 days, whatever. Yeah.
You're in on Monday.
Monday.
He never responded to that. So yesterday morning, I texted him, "Hey, just follow up. Are you good to go for tomorrow?" Didn't respond back to that, and then I sent a question mark at like 1, and he finally responded, said, "Hey, I'm trying to make things work." But then he said he can't do today. He can do tomorrow or Wednesday.
So he's in Wednesday with Mike.
Yes.
But I think he's mad. I threw him a radio thing, like just to see if he'd respond
Oh,
last
well,
night. It wasn't
nothing?
something he didn't respond
What
to me.
would you throw him?
It was that dumb, that girl Kendra. She's like, there was an article about her in Playboy, and so I just threw it at him. I just wanted to see what his response
Nothing.
would be. Nothing.
But like that.
What can he be mad at you guys for?
I don't
pretty
think-
I
harsh.
talked to him the
I don't
other
know.
day for a while. He seemed fine.
I don't think he's mad. I just think that's how he like.
He's a weird guy.
He
though.
just won't respond to text.
Yeah, he's
sometimes.
he's a weird guy. Like
Yeah,
that.
but he knows the show, and he knows that if he can't do it, then Justin needs to find somebody else.
That's true.
But
Right.
if I never reached back out yesterday morning and I just assumed that he was in for Monday, like when would he have let? I mean,
Never.
You just
Probably.
think he just would have just not showed up?
Probably not, right?
Which,
I guess.
by the way, Justin with a "he's my boss" move last night with after our group text where I said Dave was going to come in.
Yeah.
Justin texted me personally. He's like, "You're going to reach out to him, right?"
Ooh, wow.
And it was a direct, like that
Power
group
move.
text
Power
spelled
move.
it out. Like you knew
yeah,
I was
yeah,
reaching
that's
out.
a power
to him.
move.
Yeah, I didn't have a
I
problem
just
with
wanted to make sure.
it. No, I
wasn't,
listen. I like my boss.
I wasn't trying to. I'm not
Boss
no.
is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that is a power move.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a
It
power
was interesting.
move.
Can I ask you a Mutt question?
One second, Dave. And people are tweeting me. You do look like the guy from what's the one where they're like, "Hey, you're a chicken and you work at the school. Do a skit together." The fucking
Yes. Whose line is that?
Whose line anyway?
I've gotten that many
Yeah,
times.
that's what it looks
Dude.
like.
I get him
Colin
or Sloth
something.
from the Goonies is the two.
Sloth from the Gloomy. I don't think that's really. I don't think that's accurate.
Kind of like Wallace.
Those
from
two
Wallace and
things
Gromit.
are constantly.
Yeah. Ken
said.
Laird, I would say. It's because
Yeah,
you're
that's a
bald.
good one.
Tom Brady was better.
Wow.
I mean, he just was. Like, although both claim they spent months putting this together and tons of preparation, a Mutt Brady show would be the worst show of all. Well, first it would be the worst show of all time because Mutt would be sucking so much ass and laughing and
of clapping,
clapping. And yeah. Somebody told me there was, if you add everything up, 58 seconds of clapping continuously if you do a Mutt the other day. Now, you're a Mutt.
I'm a Mutt apologist, so
Like embarrassingly so.
right. But with that said, 6 months planning, they can't
6
even,
months.
They can't even turn down the volume on the MLB game.
They can't spell the name of the show right. They can't do anything right. There's nothing they can do right. Are you going up again or no? Thursday?
Probably,
You don't have to.
Probably not.
Okay, yeah. I don't think you want to do that.
That's
No.
tough.
No. What's your question?
So, the question is, did Mutt ever explicitly go to Portnoy and to the Bomber and say, I'm a man of my word. I made a commitment. Would you mind
Dave,
if I
you know
do
the answer to this question.
show?
Why are you doing this to yourself?
You would think the Bomber would be like, oh, we're going to get a Barstool guy now, and we're going to pay him $200. This is great promotion. And Portnoy wouldn't care because nobody's going to watch the show.
Although Dave did say, to be fair, Dave did say later on that he probably couldn't do both just because of the
FanDuel DraftKings thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do think that, yes. Although I will say Dave doesn't.
Even if he said, I'm only going to do it for 8 weeks, man of my word, then I'm done. And I won't promote FanDuel.
I think maybe
on
it's.
my
I think it's
personal.
maybe. Hey, after 8 weeks, we'll sign you maybe. But yeah, I mean, this is all everyone. Even that idiot Steve from Gloucester was like, it wasn't Mutt's fault. The other guys were terrible. Enough apologizing. He sucked on that show. He sucked. Enough. Why are we doing? He was fucking awful.
I think the Bomber's like one funny tweet and 2 good bets away from being a breakout star.
I'll tell you this right now. You don't want to hear this. If Dave, so this happened with Clemmer. When Dave hired Clemmer, Dave went to me and said, it is okay if I hire him. Not like hat in hand or anything. But he's like, would it bother you? I said, not at all. If he called me today and said about Mutt, I would say, don't hire him. Don't hire him because he hasn't been loyal. Why would you hire him?
He hasn't been loyal, but he showed loyalty to somebody else.
Yeah, so let him hire him. And like Clemmer, I've said this, like Clemmer is willing to move to New York. Clemmer's willing to do dumb shit. Clemmer's going across the country looking for hats, whether you like that, whatever. Clemmer's doing The Amazing Clemmer, presented by Chris Clemmer, the fucking race. Yep. Clemmer's doing videos. Clemmer's doing this. Clemmer's doing that. He's doing his 100 movies. He's on the show with Rico, the video show where they pretend to be mad at each other. Pick Central. Like he's in Surviving. Like he's doing stuff. But would do this show once a week and just kind of wait for them to say, come do a horse race with us. Wouldn't try anything. So my recommendation to Dave Portnoy would be, personally, no.
Well, don't you think that's part of the reason he says no to the job? Like he doesn't see himself doing all of those things that you just mentioned.
Correct. Yeah. And he thinks it's below him.
Kirk said for a million years he has horrible instincts.
Yeah, horrible. And
he has no sense of humor.
He thinks it's below. No, my sense of humor. His sense of humor, but with me, when
that's what I mean. With you, but not on his own as a Barstool.
I'm not saying this is an ego thing. Like other people without me, they're here, they're good. Mike, they're not here, they're good. Whatever. Who I can't think of anybody else. I guess even Mike's a reach. But Mutt without me is awful. Mutt and Callahan was awful. Mutt Maloney was awful. Mutt at night was awful. Mutt and Callahan with me, Kirk Callahan with me on it was good. Mutt here is good. Mutt with these guys is awful. So I mean, I'm not even saying that to be mean. I like the guy, but if Dave called me right now, even on air, and said, "Hey, should I hire Mike Minihane?" I would tell him, in my opinion, what do I know? N-O.
But Mutt knows all that stuff you just said, and for some reason he doesn't he just doesn't see it, and I don't know why. Like he knew he probably shouldn't be in Morning Drive with Jerry Callahan, right?
Yeah, but he
took the drive, so you have to.
You can't say no to that.
But you say yes, and then what happens is what was in your head actually played out. It didn't end up the way.
Right.
It ended up the way you thought it would, which is that the show would suck.
Right.
It's the same thing with this. He knows he's best here with you. He knows he would be best with Barstool, but he has to be loyal to these guys, and it's going to play out the exact same fucking way.
Again, we've talked about this 5 million times. I will spend a lot of time, I'm sure, Wednesday talking about this fucking again. It'll drive me crazy. How loyal has this guy really been to him? He's never given him a job. Once a year, he lets him host something.
That part's hard to understand.
It's not, I appreciate that, And by the way, great point by my friend Dan Katz. You can't call yourself the Bomber if that's your fucking Notre Dame. Am I wrong, Justin?
You are completely right.
I mean, that name should be removed.
Oh, the Bomber's just heating up.
The Bomber, to me, you want Bombers. I'm not, look, I don't want to be Bill Maher here. Bombers are guys who fly planes in the buildings. Again, I don't condone it. I hate those guys. That's big time. This guy is fucking, it was minus 108, that bet.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's like a Riggs bet in the golf fucking show. That's not a bet.
So I saw people because
it's like Riggs, I'll take Scotty Scheffler top 20 this week at minus 480. Like, what are we doing? He's not the Bomber. You know what he is? He's the bummer. That's what I'll say right now. Yeah, he's the bummer. Brad the Bummer Bryant. I mean, this is a disgrace. I got tweets from people, because obviously I didn't make it all the way through the show. The way people were tweeting at me at the end of this Notre Dame game, I thought he picked this outright.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit, this is a great bet. He fucking picked him to cover a 28-point spread. Like, good for him. He won the bet. Look, and that was my mistake. Again, we'll go over Wednesday. My mistake in this touchdown pool was trusting Mutt. Jalen Hurts, tush push, no luck.
Right.
My guy, Marvin Harrison Jr., off to a great start for Rookie of the Year. I will say that, but it's early. It's early, but still. I'm out because I'm Mutt in the touchdown league, Justin.
Yes, very sad.
They even tried the tush push at one point.
I don't know if you saw it at the end of the game. It was on the 1 yard line.
I saw it.
And they were going to go tush push, and they get it like 95% of the time. Fumble the snap.
That's because of Mutt. That's
100%
Mutt loser DNA. I'm not a big gut and sick gambling guy, but that's Mutt loser DNA all over it. Whatever you call a touchdown, one thing's for sure. Touchdowns matter more in DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the National Football League. On the ground, in the air, from the special teams or defense, we don't care how they score them. We want to bet on touchdowns. DraftKings Sportsbook is the number one place to bet touchdowns. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your bet today. You bet $5, get $250 in bonus bets instantly and 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. I guess the NFL app was a disaster yesterday. Did you see this?
No.
It's all over Twitter. If there's an NFL app, obviously you can watch the games. I don't have it. But I guess it crashed. People couldn't watch games at all yesterday. Disaster zone. And I will say my friend Tommy Smokes, maybe stole my take, but he's 1,000% right, that there's no bigger douchebag than Scott Hansen.
Oh, right.
I mean, he is in my Mount Rushmore. Don Orsillo, John Buchagras, Scott Hansen. I need a fourth for that. Hardo announcer. Scott Van Pelt. That is my Mount Rushmore of Hardo douches. Like, Scott Hansen thinks the sun rises and sets with him. It's fucking unbelievable.
He gets treated that way.
Yeah, by Twitter. I hate him. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use my name, KIRK. That's code Kirk for new customers. Get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Only just $5 on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
You know who you could add to your looks weird when skinny list?
Kathy Bates.
Have you seen Dave Bautista?
Yes. Did you see Kathy Bates?
I haven't seen Kathy Bates.
I'll send you a picture of her. Dave Bautista, I think, I'm probably speculating. I guess he got off the stuff.
Oh, you're going to say it.
He looks sickly. I don't know. I feel bad for him. I like him. He's a good actor.
And it hurts that he's he dresses like otherworldly, with the sunglasses and
the chains and everything.
Yeah. What else?
You want to try a parody song?
I guess so.
Job offer slams. Shander's best wave.
I think we're good.
Yep, figured.
Who was that?
A guy named Tony, I believe.
That was terrible. Tony. Thanks, buddy. Put a little production value in it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Huh. What else?
It is funny that you said, I think it was last week, that you said Netflix isn't a great place to watch movies.
Yeah.
And then it's the movie of the year now.
Best movie of the year, Rebel Ridge. Well, I prefer to see it at the big screen.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world. It's great. Did you guys see it or no?
I haven't watched it yet. I started that Nicole Kidman show.
So did I last night, actually.
Yeah.
That's a perfect show for you.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's perfect. I am. Yeah.
Did you see Snell's breakdown of that movie?
No, I heard he didn't like it, though. I did see he tweeted that. He's one of the people who tweeted that. That's fine. If you don't like a movie, you don't like a movie. That's, it's like my guy Kyle. He doesn't like the show, he doesn't like the show. It's, essentially an updated Rambo. Really good. Don Johnson's awesome in it. Direction is great. 10 out of 10. 10. Again, it's not, the aspirations are not, Oppenheimer or The Godfather. It is exactly what it is. A great old-fashioned B movie. I can't recommend it enough. On Netflix now, go watch it. Great movie. Best movie I've seen so far this year.
It still have that Netflix look? Because I think you're the one who said
it
that.
Looks a little different. It looks a little different. It looks a little different. But yeah, it's a weird Netflix thing. I wish it was on a big screen.
What do you think it is? Is it the studio?
I don't know. I don't know where they shoot this one they shot obviously somewhere on location, but yeah, I don't know. But they all have the same sheen to it. Yep. I don't know what it is. Huh. What else?
You see this weird, I don't know if you got this tweet, and I hope it's not old, but Barstool Eddie was on radio yesterday. He tweeted out he's excited he's going back on Chicago radio.
Yeah.
And I think he was doing a crossover with somebody, and it got awkward because the crossover guy hates Barstool. And
really?
Super lib. But it didn't go long, but this was their quick interaction.
To get back to the copy points.
Yeah, you can call me Dan or you can call me Burnsy, but you don't know me like that.
Got it.
It's just like a
he's
weird.
He's a great guy too.
Right, and I guess that guy's before him, and he's been around forever. But supposedly he's a big left wing and hates Barstool or something like that.
That's what it was like.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, weirdo.
Yeah.
Oh, bizarre. What else, Justin?
You see, Clemmer's Rat Race 4 was announced.
Ooh, it's big in New Orleans, right?
In New Orleans.
Are they gonna shoot it while the Super Bowl is going on because everyone's there?
Oh, that makes sense.
For like a day or something. It'd take like 4 hours, I would think,
that,
right?
yeah.
Probably. Maybe you'll get like Dave and Dan. I don't know.
Super Bowl presented by Chris Clemmer.
Could be. Yeah.
Would you?
No. I would not. I will never do that show. I do everything Barstool asked me to do. I'm never doing. I've decided. It's funny you mentioned that. I thought about that the other day. I am never doing Chris Clemmer's Rat Race presented by Chris Clemmer. I've done enough for him. I don't have to do any more for him.
What if
he has
they
to
made
do
it,
for me?
What if they made it A-list, like Surviving?
Oh, I'm good. I don't care about that. It's not going to be like that. I'm good. Click again. He doesn't need me. He's doing just fine on his own. He's made that clear.
He has a bet going where if the Patriots win 6 or more games, he has to get
a tattoo on his
I
bum.
resign as head coach of.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
Oh my gosh! Ooh, wow!
I don't know why he's doing that. Why is he doing that? Just to be wacky?
Because he was so convinced the Patriots were going to be terrible this year.
They're not going to win 6 games, but yeah.
And you know Carano's going to be the one to put it on him.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, but congratulations. Yeah, New Orleans season. Is this season 4 already?
Yes, this is.
Episode 4.
Season 4.
Is it a
season
hit?
4?
Is it like a hit?
It's doing fine. Like I don't think it's doing
sponsored and everything.
Yes,
Probably.
They've had. That was the whole thing. Was that
yes.
the watch party was Pink Whitney.
In-house sponsor, but still,
Right,
must be nice.
There's a weird announcement video with Mincy. Like he was like,
Yeah,
you hear that?
See that?
Yeah,
I saw the other day. There's a segment of chaps hitting golf balls in that net, and it was sponsored by something. I'm like, fucking solving murders here. We can huge
on the simulator. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm like, I don't know. Again, not one word from. It's been 2 weeks. Nothing.
Yeah.
0.
Is Montante on it?
I don't know Montante. Montante's all over the place. He's got to relax.
So confused with the whole golf thing. Did I miss something? How did the
You
call?
also kept saying, I do. I have a thought. Thank you, John. But Montante, I listened to some of Mike and Vince the other day, and like when he kept saying that he's not bothered by it at all, that led me to believe that he's not bothered by it at all. Of course, I will say he's definitely not the kind of guy who gets triggered. That's for sure. But go ahead. What were you saying?
I don't get how it went from you on the phone to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, we're all ready to go."
I guess
And
the
then
guy was afraid of me or something. I don't know.
It just seemed like a jump where I might have missed something. I don't really get it.
I think Mentor said this. He's actually right. I think I just got lost in Montante of it all. Those guys are tremendous dicks if that's true.
Yes.
Like huge assholes. Like if they did that on the what's the guy's name? Jeremy?
Jeremy. Yep.
Yeah, call him up. If he's kissing my ass and like, oh, you played Abernathy. This is Montante. We don't want you here. Now, this is Montante delivering this message. Right. So there is something we could definitely be missing.
There was a screenshot.
True, but even that, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But that is weird. Like, I don't understand that.
If I'm Jeremy dealing with people like Montante, I'd like them to be somewhat organized. There's a strong chance every time you talk to Montante, he realized this guy had no clue what was going on.
A million
I need
percent possible.
I need head counts within 14 days, and Montante's like,
no, wait. I was making a little money. Some chicken. I like to play golf.
But he could have said as much on the phone with you. If that,
I keep going back to why did Montante want to do this in the first place?
He likes playing golf right now.
So go play golf with your friends. That'd
be
like me saying I like playing golf with my brother, so we should start a PGA tournament.
Yeah, but if it went well, he would get like a monster high out of it, like creatively.
I do think Justin was right when he said that he thought Justin
would just take over.
With
Julie, yeah.
I have volunteered my services for your tournament. I have experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sharon High football golf tournament, ran it for 10 years. I'm ready to go, Kirk.
Are you willing to give up like old used like wooden driver clubs from?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Good. Is it? You know what? Ryan Minihane would be very excited because he likes getting old putters there.
Oh.
Play Against Sport is actually a good place to get the old.
I was actually going to ask because I haven't been in a long time about what their golf selection looks like because I would think that would be good.
Yeah. A lot of putters there. Or no?
Right now we're a little thin, but I had hundreds at one point, and then
hundreds.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
I believe that.
We're a little thin this time of year, but I bet in the winter calling in I'll have something good for you.
I remember going
right.
Some
this
like real good ping I2s and stuff, like 25 years old I bet your brother would like.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a pawn shop.
Yeah, I actually have a license.
Don't degrade it.
Justin,
Justin, like something beautiful about playing.
Sorry, so some girl with tits giving you wings, Justin. Okay, but the guy's trying to make a living.
Similar to Kevin from Bristol.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Are you drinking with your customers?
No, absolutely
You
not.
drugging them? No. So are you singing them terrible songs? Telling them about the time you didn't, you didn't get the chance to audition for a pilot in 1997? None of these things are happening.
Right.
I saw a baseball glove.
We are very ducky.
Yeah, I believe that. What's that?
We are very ducky, but we're not that ducky.
Yes. No, don't collab with them. No collaboration. That's a paunch. That's a dick move, Dave. I know he's your boss. I know he's your boss, Dave, but you can't.
I wasn't even.
That's something I'll never
Did you take
forget.
that
So I actually have it's called a junk
Just say
dealer's
yes.
license.
Just say yes.
But no,
You took it as a dig.
I didn't take it as a slight, but
No, you only
Justin meant it
mortgaged
that
your
way.
entire life to open.
Yeah, this guy's taking the shot,
pawn
Justin.
shop.
I wasn't.
Taking the shot.
Yes.
You know, whatever happened to the Justin show? Or, hey, I'm going to do this I'm going to program for a living. This guy had a dream and he's trying to grab it.
Yep.
Yes.
And people like you, when you this little Disney movie, when what's his face, Colin, what's his name?
Who?
From Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mockery.
He gets his Oscar nomination for playing just to be the guy in the movie. One of those guys in the trailer was like, "Oh, was it a pawn shop?"
I like pawn shops.
Yeah, sure you do.
When did you take the plunge with the hair, Dave?
Probably about 5-6 years ago, a guy I worked with came up to me. He's like, "I just got to tell you something. Like, stop fighting it. Like,
Yeah.
just
Fucking
go."
A.
It was the best.
I like
advice
this
I've
guy.
gotten. Yep.
Yeah, pay attention. Mutt's watching right now in his basement.
So I originally tried to come in. I was messaging Coleman and Justin. Didn't get back from Justin, but I
course
wanted
you-
to offer him a full-time job. Like, come work for me.
Another guy offering somebody who
full-time job.
I was going to offer him a full-time job, like
Yeah.
and father's hours, whatever he needed. Keep doing mustache.
Chelmsford to Attleboro is a tough commute.
I know.
That's a
but
tough one.
I also thought if you were
How do I
desperate and had zero
Chelmsford to
income,
Mohegan Sun?
Of course, I was gonna say it's also a guy who drives 100 miles round trip to go to the gym. So or whatever, 50 miles round. You know how many people have offered him a job?
A lot.
Why? What would happen if I got fired? No one's offering me a job.
You could work at Green Hill.
You could definitely sell lollipops.
Those are two flattering offers. I might have to consider that.
I have a little putting green. I can picture you all day just sitting there with a putter.
Oh. That is the worst part of the, what's the one in Burlington? Jesus Christ.
Golf warehouse?
Golf Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
The way they rig those greens.
Oh, yeah.
So you can make everything. And I'm putting. I'm like, God, this is it. This is the one. I've made 46 in a row. Like, it's weird. If I go this way, it goes in. If I go that way, it goes in. I don't really understand it.
I played that Kimball Farm mini golf course.
Tough
for the
track.
First time.
Which one did you play?
Both of them. I went to the right.
Must have been Mob,
Whichever one
though.
that- Oh, yeah, it was Mob.
Harry and I don't. Too crowded. We don't go there.
You don't go there.
No, we go to MVP and, well, no. God damn it. Last time I was there, one of the last times I was there, you know who was there? Michael Hurley.
Oh.
He messaged me after. I didn't know it was him. A little beat up track, but a good one.
Yeah.
There's a nice one in Middleton, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't do that anymore.
Right. That's true.
Have you
that
been
was
to-
my last. That was my last thing. We played mini golf. What was the farm we just went to? Somewhere with a good ice cream or something.
Kimball Farms, you can spend like 3 or 4 hours there.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you been to McGolf recently?
No.
It's not what it used to be. It's a shame.
Oh, no?
I don't. Yeah, they don't like. It's like rips and
Yeah.
it's decrepit now.
Yeah, it's not good. What were you going to say, John?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. I'm sorry. What were we doing?
Do you want to call Dutch Elm?
Yeah, Jeremy.
Pawn shop. What a fucking.
I mean, that's just a dick move.
I'm never gonna forget that. That
Dick
was,
move.
and it's good. Like I was a goalie in hockey. You would buy a used goal.
Take it easy, Jim Craig. We don't need to-
No, I'm just
we
saying.
don't need
But
war
it's broken
stories.
in. You go buy it. It's broken in. It's hard as fuck to break in new equipment. Like
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, is Jeremy there?
Jeremy just stepped out for a second. What can I do for you?
Can you? Can we call him back when we be back?
Yeah, absolutely. Who is it?
I'm sorry. Benjamin Albright.
Calling.
Ben Albright.
Yeah, I will let him know.
Ah. So there you go. I don't know. Do you think you stepped away, Dave? You're yapping
stepped
away
away.
with a fucking glove. The guy's trying to, you know.
Right. I don't think he stepped away. I think he's.
I think I want to boycott Dump Elm now from now on. I think. Because if they're going to treat us like that, what's I don't understand. You know, I should
You got to hear this.
have all the facts though.
Yep.
Because who knows? But it doesn't look good.
No. I mean, you think he listened after and was like, I don't want to deal with these guys?
I mean, there was something with Dave saying though, like the Montante of it all was a lot. Yeah. Again, we went on a conference call, and Montante literally knew nothing on that. I wish there are two recent recordings in the last couple of years, Dave. I wish we could release to the public.
Yes.
This is the second one. We should have recorded that call, Justin.
100%.
It should have been its own episode with commercial breaks and everything. It would have been 14 minutes, but so what? Like, there was the Dutch Elm thing. There was something else he did at the beginning too, where I was like, he's like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
What was it? It'll come to me.
What else, Dave? Yeah, keep that.
That Gus tweet was just all time from the weekend. The crib.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
everything is like.
Gus is making a comeback. I think we had some words about him the other day, and now he's making a comeback.
You had some what the other day?
Like we talked about on the show, why he's not on the show, and you said you're all set with him and all this
I
stuff.
don't really have a big desire to have him back in anytime soon, but nobody's so proud to like be working than Gus. Like imagine if you took a picture every day that you're going to work.
refusing to work at the post office where you had an automatic in and probably a pension.
Oh, definitely. That's a government job.
To do the same exact thing wearing a different shirt is just a chef's kiss.
So he said he's doing that.
It's unbelievable.
Because if he got a job at the post office, that's more like permanent, and he wants to move to Chicago.
All right.
I thought he said drug testing too.
No, I think it's because of the moving to Chicago aspect.
They don't drug test the drivers for Amazon? Does that concern anybody?
Well, dude, they deliver mail in Chicago. I've heard this.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Jesus. I know Justin doesn't care. He's fucking hammered driving around. But for the rest of us, it's a concern out there. And every day now, Gus tweets out a picture of himself just working.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations.
How
You're
many
like,
packages and how many stops?
like,
hardest working man in America.
Everyone else in America, you're going to work. A lot of people in America, you're going to work.
Well, I mean, we do tweet out "We are live" from the show account.
Well, that's true. I think people would like to know that, though. We can stop doing that, I think.
Does he get paid more based on how many packages he delivers? Is that how that? Is there like a model there or no? Or is it just like an hourly thing?
Would Steve from Gloucester know that? Does he do? He said he does that too, right? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Steve from Gloucester does the one where you're in your own car, though.
Well, do you have his number or no?
I don't have Steve from Gloucester.
Oh, so we'd call him and ask him. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you got your assignment.
There you go.
I'm not going to do it.
But yeah, it's a very. I mean, it's good that Gus is doing it. I think he's doing it. Good for him. I don't know why he hasn't been doing it for a year or since he left here.
I have a theory. When he first brought it up, he wasn't doing it, and then so many people called him out that he's
So
like,
he
"Shit,
had
I
to
got to
do
get
it.
hired over here."
How's he doing this and working on Best Of at the same time?
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
It's not going to be easy. I don't know. But yeah, read the tweet. So it's a picture of his childhood crib.
This crib was built by my father and used by myself, brothers, and myself, and is still standing.
And then Greg Poehler responded. He's like,
Keep us updated.
and like Gus literally like responded to that, like not kidding either. I think like with like an update on the.
Well, he thought Gus took that as keep us updated, as in like
Give us more history of the crib.
No, like keep us updated. Is there a
Or
baby,
is there a baby?
coming
Yeah.
along?
And then you took a picture of his dog in there, right?
And Gus said, there is no baby announcement, just at a family reunion at my parents' and saw the crib in the basement. So here's a picture of the closest thing to a kid I'll ever have.
Do you think Ron Augustus hates more than when Gus brings those fucking dogs into his house?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Just destroying that crib, I'm sure. Just like, you know.
That crib's got to go, though. Let's just call it what it is. It's got to go. My
It's a
mom's
little
the same.
horror movie-ish that they keep that crib,
My mom
think.
does the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Every
It's like the
newborn-
wedding cake. I never understood the wedding cake like a year after.
Yeah, it makes no sense either.
But did
Did
her
you eat the
like,
piece
did
of your
she
wedding
put
cake?
her
We didn't even do
grandkids in?
wedding cake.
Oh yeah, do people not do that anymore?
Yeah, we did ice cream sandwiches. It was the middle of August, so
Can you can't have a cake then?
I don't know.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, you
Too
didn't-
hot for cake.
I was
didn't cut the
are you
cake?
talking
I was
about?
trying to make the ice cream sandwiches more reasonable.
I'm fine. I have no problem with that. People do food trucks now. I'm with you. I think those things are
Antiquated.
and just like exhausting. Anytime I hear somebody talk about their wedding plans now, or somebody's getting, everything feels like a war. And now I think it's the social media world. Every bride has to like act like she's a bridezilla or something. Like it's just this endless bullshit. I don't know, Justin. When you get married, don't.
What says
pull that
that'll never
stuff,
happen?
Huh?
What says that'll never
What
happen?
says will never happen? Next
I
year.
predict Justin's going to get married in the next 3 years.
I'm definitely gonna get married quick. I'm gonna find someone and
Yeah.
I'll be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Any of the Hooters girls? You're starting to get to know anybody?
Yeah, strike up a relationship at all?
No, but
any chemistry?
I do have friends that I've made from Hooters.
Well, the sense that is.
Well, the guy named Tony that like sits at the corner of
Like
the
who?
bar.
Like Hooters, like women?
Yeah, it was at the Shrewsbury Hooters, but they don't work there anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I boycotted Hooters for a little bit when they got let go. I didn't think it was right.
Why did you get let go? Tits too small?
No, just Hooter drama. Then they came and worked at Green Hill. They worked at Shack.
Wait a
You
minute.
took a Hooters girl?
Oh my god.
You pervert.
What? No,
Oh my
I'm friends
God.
with them.
Are you the guy at the strip club that thinks the girls like you? Like they want to like she's really into me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
How old are these girls?
One is a year older than me, and the other one is 24, 25.
Oh.
It's probably great hires
Nice
at the
girls.
golf course.
That's true.
That's true.
It was great. Yeah.
Is it your birthday today?
It is my birthday.
Oh, somebody
wow.
tweeted me it's your birthday. Oh,
Happy
oh,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Kirk.
Did you want the day off today? Is that why you're grumpy today?
I want the day off.
Is that it?
It's my birthday. I'm not coming in.
You're hungover. Is that part of it?
I'm not hungover.
Dave, he's a little hungover. huh?
No, he's not hungover.
No?
He's not hungover. I
you
heard
sur-
him on the phone with his grandmother earlier. He is not hungover.
You had your grandmother earlier? For your birthday?
Yeah, she called me.
That's very nice.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you had a living grandmother.
I
Did
do.
I know that? Oh, that's your mom's mom.
Yes.
She goes up to Maine with the scissor weekend. They all scissor each other.
That's exactly what they do.
Well, I don't know. How do I know? What's wrong with that?
I'll just assume that there's a
I don't know.
lesbian incest thing going on at the trail house.
I don't think that's incest, though, if there's no penis insertion.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't think so. Dave?
It's open to debate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's at least a conversation.
Yeah.
It's like a fucked up
It's a healthy debate. I think they'll talk about that
healthy
today.
debate. I couldn't even.
No, scissors. I'm not saying that. That's graphic. No, I'm saying that seems fine. No? Right, Dave?
Seems fine to me.
Did you see the picture of Mincy with the football helmet on? And I mean, my first thought was, oh my God, he's the child of incest.
Yes. I don't think anybody's ever doubted that.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. And then we're, like brother and sister. Like not second cousin.
Well, the,
Yeah, this
the
is like
picture of
a-
him and his brothers is crazy.
Crazy.
Will you go out as a family for your birthday? Like, is there?
Oh, yeah, what are you doing time for your birthday?
Not doing anything tonight, but I think we're gonna do something Saturday.
What are you doing, Justin?
I don't know.
Oh, what would you like if your dad and your mom said to you, Justin, are you back?
I mean, you have to go out and do.
Are you back with Bubba for?
Not yet, but that's.
But by then or no? Because it's cold in the morning now.
Well, we gotta close the pool. I keep telling my dad we gotta.
Oh, hasn't closed it yet?
No.
Ooh, it's cold now. I mean, it's nicer in the day, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's.
So if your dad said to you, "Hey, son," he's like, whatever, however he does, like, "Hey, son, what do you want to do on your birthday?" That whole thing. What would you?
Cats in the cradle and the silver
I thought that was him again. I was like, what the fuck? Probably just go out, eat somewhere.
Okay, where?
Probably like a barbecue place.
Where's your place? Where's your every kid's got a birthday place.
I'm also turning 28, not a child.
But you're a kid. We live with your fucking parents and your grandfather.
And there's
And you bring stuffed bears to football games. You're a child.
Yeah, well, I normally don't do that.
Okay. Normally you go to Hooters by yourself. I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. Want to take them to Hooters?
That's
football only?
Because I mean, I go to Hooters enough.
That's fair.
There was a point in my life where I was going to Hooters so much I actually got hootered out.
Yeah, sure. We've all been there.
Yeah, it was when I was it was 2 years ago.
I've been to Hooters once in my life. Once.
Oh, really?
With Rob Bradford in Toronto, yeah. I didn't really like it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not a big chain. I don't know.
Well, we can't do week 4. Can't do week 5. Maybe week 6 you can come.
I'm not going to be doing that. Where are you gonna go? Why are Dave and I not invited? We're your coworkers.
Yeah,
Especially
I'll
after
invite you.
last week. Now we know everybody in the family, basically.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Huh. So you don't know where you're going?
Don't know yet.
Okay. Your
You ever
parents
go
give
to
you- Okay.
Wendell's in Norton?
Ugh.
What?
Wow.
Best wings I've ever had.
Wow.
You don't know wings, Kirk. And if you saw these, you're not a wing guy.
I
These
guarantee
wings are
you,
small.
Wendell's is better than Hooters.
No,
That's
no,
like
no.
a shade-
This is
It's a
actually-
shack in a parking lot. It's perfect
I
for
mean,
what you
come
want.
on.
No,
That's
no.
not even close, Dave. No?
It's perfect.
Have you
It
been
sounds
there?
Perfect. I remember going once.
It was good?
A long time ago.
They
and
give
it
it
was
to you in a
good.
wooden bowl.
Dave, you been there?
Yes. it
Good?
is. John is full on.
Way better than Hooters.
Yes.
When was the last time you went?
To Wendell's or Hooters?
Wendell's.
A couple years ago.
Within the last 3 years.
It's something where it was the first wing place around. People die for this place. People love it. They swear by it. It's because it was the first wing place around. The wings are small. They only have one fryer layer. They think it's like this cute little it takes you 2 hours to get food if you go there when it's busy.
It does take forever, and they're mean to you too, which I kind of like.
That's because it's good.
No, it's not. It's
You walk into Hooters and fucking Dedham and the place is empty.
It was packed.
That's
Because of the Patriots game. That's why.
All Justin's friends are there.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Wendell's is much better. But I like the idea of it better.
Well, it's not. It's cash.
You're
only.
a chain guy. That's good. You're a chain guy.
Yeah, everything you're naming is why I like it.
Yeah.
But
Have you gone to Clyde's?
Where's Clyde's?
Oh, Clyde's on Route 1?
Route 1 in Walpole.
Justin doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit about wings. Exposed again.
Great wing spot.
Okay.
All right.
That place has not one window in the entire.
About time
it's
there's a good wing spot on Route 1. Jesus Christ. What else, Dave?
That's pretty. Oh, Deion Sanders. You see that? You're taking the victory lap after basically
Victory
everybody.
lap?
Well, everybody's hating on him now. You were right.
I
Literally
think
the
me
entire
taking a victory
internet
lap.
crushed him this weekend.
Yeah. I mean, again, I was ahead of the curve on that one. That was Sportsman of the Year last year.
Right.
Deion Sanders. He fucking won Sportsman of the Year last year. And now, is he going to get fired? I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
You think?
Is
so?
he?
At the end, his kid's going to graduate or go to
Yeah.
the NFL.
He'll go somewhere else. He'll jump.
Yeah.
I didn't see this, but Justin said his kid just walked off.
Yeah, at the end of the game, right?
There's 2 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just left.
Threw the O-line under the bus.
I feel like doing that during the basketball season, though. A few times, if I'm being totally honest.
Why? Why?
No, I mean, I loved it. I was just, we couldn't even win one game, John.
I know.
Not one game. We never will.
Never running it back?
And Mutt, great point by these guys. Mutt was lying because he thought we were playing again on Thursdays.
Yes.
That was definitely true. Definitely true. Like, if we started again, he wouldn't be playing because of this.
Have you dug into like case style, digging into anything about him owing money to the tribe?
Look, I apologize to Danny Billrick the other day. I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying it's worth having a conversation now. Dealing with tribes and it's a whole different ball of wax. We don't have a lot of contacts. I don't know if you've heard from anybody, Dave, or not. We've reached out.
A ton of people.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes as much sense as anything else.
It really does.
It really makes because it makes no sense. So if something makes no sense, everything makes the same amount of sense. So like, you want to tell me that a week ago I laughed at you after watching that show? It changed my perspective on everything. Like, it's definitely possible.
Without the context of the job offering from Portnoy, what do you think this looks like? Is it just something maybe you play a little bit of audio, kind of make fun of it a little bit, and you move on?
Oh, no. If you're still on the show all the time?
If he's still on the show and he's doing this 10-week thing.
We would have a good time with it. But here's the interesting thing. How about if Lefty, we didn't even really talk anymore. He wasn't on this show, and that show happened. Think anybody's watching that show last Thursday?
No.
Nobody. So that's where it's smart by him to stick around, because even though he likes that world more than this world, he knows where the bread is buttered. I will say that. He's dumb, but he's not that dumb, I think. Do you think he actually owes money to them?
No.
I don't know. I don't think he's like a big game gambler guy.
Right.
So, although the first time I ever saw what he was doing on a weekend show, I'm sure I've told this story. He has a little laptop up and he's watching and betting on a dog race. Which again, you laugh, but why isn't it fucking different than a horse race? It's a different animal running around. Why am I betting squirrels? That thing's so dumb. So, I don't know. I'm concerned though. I am concerned. I predict Tom Brady will be joined by Greg Olsen in 2025. I predict that show will not make it through the entire run, the Mutt Show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It won't make it the 10 weeks?
Nope.
I guarantee it will, because it's almost free.
I wonder, I think.
And it's like casino. With the bomber. This is the Bombers' ego project.
I think the Shanders of it all, his lunacy is going to do something to that show. I think.
A market-based approach.
How are his picks this weekend? Do we know?
I saw he hit one. I forget which one it was, but he was taking victory laps.
They gave out a lot of future picks.
Oh, that's right.
Didn't the Bombers say not to make any bets the first couple of weeks?
They did. Yep.
It's a good move. I mean,
was there advertising during the commercial break at Mohegan?
Just for
no,
Mohegan.
Mutt just would get up and go, woo!
Were you really the whole time?
But it was just a promo, right? That played, I think.
It was the same one we had, the.
Also, it was 30 seconds long. If you're going to do it, you might as well let the guy go get a drink or something. You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah, I don't know why
so quick.
Very weird. Yeah, but it's only an hour though. What's he going to do?
No, I'm just saying if you're going to go to break, take 2 minutes so you can allegedly go to the bathroom or something like that.
You think any human being watches that commercial when you're watching that though?
Oh,
yeah, wow. Dude, he's gambling. Is there a pool there? That's unbelievable. What else you got, Justin?
I did see. Sadly, it did not come to fruition. But Andy Gresh tweeted out that he started a YouTube page.
I saw that.
And
it didn't happen?
No.
What did he say?
He said, tweeted out, bookmark this or subscribe if you can. I'm figuring this ish out, hoping to go live Sunday night.
Did he go live?
He did not.
The ish is still pending?
The ish is pending.
I mean, I wouldn't know how to do that. If I wanted to do that right now, if I said to you, Dave, I want to start a YouTube page. What the fuck do I do?
From your house or?
My phone. I don't know. What do you do?
You would just go to YouTube, make an account. And
YouTube.com or to my app or?
Yeah, you could do it on the app, and there's just a button that says "Go Live." You could do it from your phone for sure.
Or just start my own page. How do you do that?
He's probably thinking bigger, like he wants to use a microphone and a board and this and that, and make it like a radio show.
Oh, I'm doing the rundown on Wednesday after the show at noon.
Got it.
I think yes. Just before I forget.
Do you know who you're partnered with?
No, they asked me to do it. Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know if that was going to affect whether or not you'd stick around a producer or not. Will you be able to make it? Well, your problem now is that. Halfway doesn't open until 3 or 4, so you can't be bending the old elbow. Does he smell like you've been drinking this morning?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys, it's my birthday today.
I definitely am not.
You're definitely going out for birthday.
You knew it was his birthday, right?
No, not until he's on the phone with his grandmother.
Oh, but why would you do that in front of you?
That's true.
Right.
He was
like,
loud. What's loud about it?
What's today? Oh, it's
hey,
my
Nana.
birthday.
Hey, yes.
How old are you today?
I turned 28.
28. All right. That's kind of a nothing birthday, but still.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Were you doing something tonight? Nothing?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to watch the Jets game. I have a bet with Mr. Michael Montante.
Oh, for the game tonight with the spread?
Yes.
How much?
So we bet on Saturday. I took Texas. He took Michigan. Texas won. So he owes me $50.
Right.
And now we're doing another $50 bet on 49ers minus 4.5 versus the Jets. So if
He's just going to double. He's never going to pay you.
We'll see. Hey, he always pays me.
Yeah. Anybody owes money to the tribe. It's Montante.
That's definitely true.
Do you get the vibe Montante's trying to maybe get the attention of Barstool and get hired as a gambling person? I feel like his tweets have a certain tone of like, these are my picks and follow.
He's been doing that
I
for
think he's
years.
just a gambling guy.
Yeah, he's a total degenerate. But he did. I mean, he has said he started Montante's world, so Barstool would notice him.
Right.
Yeah. Which I don't. I mean, whatever. Like, you know, it's not, I don't think that's going to work. But you never know. You do one dumb thing and then you get the job. So.
I mean, the calls I get from Drips, unbelievable.
Yeah, it never ends.
No, I'm just busy.
How's Pat Ford doing?
He's doing all right.
Yeah, staying out of the loony bin.
Staying out. Yeah,
that's good.
Fixed his fence. He sent me a video of him fixing his
I
fence.
saw
the
that
other day.
picture.
Yeah,
that looked impressive. I couldn't do that.
Wearing a headlamp in the middle of the day.
Yeah, listen, I couldn't. There's no way I could do that.
Yeah.
Do you do projects like that or no?
No, actually, I was going to ask you, what is the extent or the ceiling of what you can fix in the house or outside?
Like what? Give me some examples.
Okay,
light bulb.
Sure.
No.
You can't change a light bulb?
Absolutely not. I would never do that. These are my instruments. No way. I mini golf with these hands. I'm not going to burn one of them. No fucking shit. I masturbate with it. Are you out of your mind? Well, I mean, like a light, you do that thing, and then you get the other thing you put it in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do. I mean,
I think you could.
I've done that, but I prefer not to.
Have you ever installed a faucet?
What?
Yeah.
Why would I do that, Dave?
I recently had a guy come over and do that. Yeah.
In front of you? Because that's the worst. I know, but
I hover.
I leave. Oh, I leave.
It's like Dickens, watching Dickens. How do you
yeah,
can't do a faucet?
How do you do a faucet? What do you mean, like an entire faucet? Like
Yeah,
the ones you see at like
you buy
Lowe's
them.
or something?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you buy the Lowe's.
Yep.
Does it just stick in?
No, it's not.
Well,
hard.
there's no chance I could do it. Oh, you know, I did.
There's
no,
instructions.
Damn it.
Were you close?
No, before the toilet seat itself broke one day, so Kate and I went to Lowe's and got a new one, but then she wound up doing the I watched.
That was close.
That happened to us. My
I
wife
bought
did
it.
You helped.
Yeah, without me, it wouldn't have happened. I funded it. I funded the project, but I was like, "How is it?" She's like, "You just use there's like a big screwdriver and a little one, right?"
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I was like, "Which one is it?" It's very confusing. That's not for me. I'm a big picture guy. Like, you know, Frank Lloyd Wright didn't fucking build these places. He drew them. Other people built them. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what did your dad do? Because like a guy that's gonna go crazy with mulch.
Right. He liked to mulch.
Well, like, is that it? Like, we're doing yard work. Like, there's nothing like,
Yeah.
hey, come help me.
He didn't know. He wasn't big on that stuff at all. He would try. I remember Ryan and I tried one time years ago to fix a leaky faucet.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go under it, obviously.
Yep.
I got very claustrophobic. I got out of there.
It is tight.
I got fucking out of there. It was like here. And I was like, I am not doing this.
Yeah.
Even when I had my heart attack a few months ago, they gave me the thing, the scan thing.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was in there and I was like, nope. I was like, get me out of here. I am not participating in this. If I have brain cancer, I'm fucked.
Going under the sink is very similar to popping the hood in your car. Like you do it first, like even if you don't know what you're.
It takes me a long time to find the thing to open the car.
Not easy.
It takes me forever. But boy, when you do it, I've said that the best thing I do is I can't do the
Windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper. And when I close it, when I'm done, it is like a like. And I walk back to the fucking door like, yep, that just happened. I fucking did that. Yeah, that's a macho feeling. I could change a tire.
You putting airs in your tire?
I can put air in my tire. Yeah, I like that. I actually find that to be a satisfying endeavor. I like doing that. Like,
Yeah, when it beeps.
yeah, beep beep. beep. I'll jack that number up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like doing that. Cumberland Farms, a lot of them have free. If you're out there on the road, they have free air tire. A lot of them.
They do?
Yep.
At Cumbies? Wow.
Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Yep. The Bill Rickle one has a free one.
Is it the free?
Just so you know.
Is it free and it goes to the number?
You could pick the number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you want to do
'Cause-
38? It'll go there for you.
Because sometimes the free ones they don't have that.
Yeah, this one, the one in Billerica is top shelf.
Wow.
If you're looking to get air in your tire, I'll do it sometimes if I'm driving by there and my air's full.
Yep.
I just like doing it, just to sort of update, just kind of keep I like that feeling. I like that sound. I like unscrewing the thing and screwing it back in. I feel like that's an accomplishment too. So that's about the most. I could never. If you put me in a room and try to have me do a faucet, I could fucking solve a puzzle.
Most people
quicker
should
than that.
not be doing that. Most people.
I agree,
shouldn't.
but
You
he's like
gotta
a gym teacher.
That's
He played football in high school.
Yeah.
He's like a man. I'm not a man like that. I can't do shit like that.
I can't figure out my toilet. The not the inside bowl, but the you take the thing off. It's not filling up with water right now. I can't figure it out.
These people like, I ripped the rug up in my house and I put new boarding. I'm like, what are you? Fuck what? That's like to me like Magellan. Like, how the hell did you do that?
The time it would take out of your life to pull that off. Why wouldn't you just pay?
No, you always try it yourself, and then when you fail, then
did you fuck it up though to the point where it doesn't?
Like the thing he's talking about, no, but I tried to change out the entire toilet one time, and I effed that up, and I felt bad having to call the plumber.
Yeah.
With that, but
the word flange is involved with the toilet, right? Did I get that right?
What is that?
I fucking nailed it.
What is that?
You have to put the toilet on like this sponge-like material between the floor and the toilet.
Yeah.
They call it a flange. I heard the guy who installed mine say flange.
Huh. Yeah, I can't. I can, if the remote control batteries run out, I know that the plus minus thing, I can do that. But without my glasses, I can't see anything. So if I have my glasses, I can do that. That's about it, I'd say. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other situations that, to your point, the extent of which I can do it. Not much else.
I'm not far behind you.
Electrical scares me.
Like if the air conditioning breaks, you might as well shoot me in the fucking head. I'd rather be dead. Like at that point, my life is over. I couldn't do that.
Our central AC broke. They sent a woman technician over.
I would sell the house. Yes. I would sell my house. Really? Oh, did they really?
Yeah, so I'm standing next to the woman and she's fixing it and I look like such a little bitch.
That's almost better though. Another guy's doing it. I feel like an asshole.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, at least a woman, you're kind of like, oh, good for you. But like, yeah, if my AC broke, I would just call a realtor and be like, I can't live here anymore. Get me the fuck out of here. I can't do it. I don't know. Do you do any of that stuff, Justin, or no?
Like electrical stuff, no, but I can fix things.
Yeah, I bet your dad can.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah.
I built a deck.
That's true. I remember reading that. That's just still in your bio or no?
Yeah, it's my pinned tweet.
Yeah. See, like I could never do that because my thing is like, where do you start? I'm like, I think we have to stand somewhere.
You do have to stand somewhere.
Even getting the wood, I would feel dumb at Home Depot.
I'm surprised with John being his age because YouTube videos are so
that's true.
Easy now.
You must use that, right?
Have like taken a shot
Even
on YouTube.
It's tough.
Yeah, I wouldn't be good at that. I just wouldn't trust it. I don't know.
A couple months ago, I got really into like cleaning trash barrels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your car's filthy.
Yeah, but just you ever clean your trash barrel?
No, I should probably.
Mine had maggots recently, so
oh really?
If you want to swing by the house?
I'll
could use the help. Yeah, sure.
Jesus.
$50.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Huh. What else, Justin?
Not too much else going on.
Did you watch my friend Karen Reed on 2020 on Friday night?
I saw some of it.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Really.
Were you let down by that, Cullinane?
No, not really. I thought it was a wash. I didn't really think it mattered.
You don't get a lot of buzz
I
outside
agree.
like the crazy people.
Yeah, nothing.
No, I didn't think there was much to it.
Yeah.
Her crying over her like wardrobe was, showed a side of her that, I saw it at dinner. Other people didn't see that
Sure,
kind
I
of side of her,
understand.
but
I will say the ex-girlfriend of O'Keefe needs to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like they dated like 30 years ago, right?
But they remain friends.
I know. I'm like, it feels opportunistic.
they just could have talked to more people. They've
That's
been
the
working
other
on it for a
thing.
fucking year.
Yeah.
Why don't you use one cut of her and go to a million other people?
Yeah, many people were willing to talk, I think.
Right.
Is that your way of saying you should have been on it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a friend of Karen. I could have been somebody who could speak on her behalf.
That's true. They didn't reach out to you.
Nope. They didn't reach out to anybody from her side.
Turtle Boy, nobody?
No, he didn't talk directly. They used clips of his
Right.
as the attorneys.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
straight. It seemed like they half-assed it.
Yeah, I thought so at least. But
Yeah, that was just okay. I didn't even make it through the 2 hours. I bailed on it after a while.
When she started crying, I was out.
Yeah, but she probably had to. She felt like she probably had to do that.
Right.
It was like a good move, I guess.
I wonder what that does do. I would assume people watched it who didn't know about the case. They Google it a little bit. And if you Google it, it's all pro Karen Reed once you Google it.
True, although it's confusing as fucking
Confusing, but it's pro.
It's so confusing.
Even the local media is like highlighting a lot of the quote unquote conspiracy angles.
I agree with that. Yeah. All right. Anything else, boys?
Did you watch that Sopranos
I
documentary?
did. I watched both parts of it, as a matter of fact. I thought it was pretty good. What was I going to say? Yeah, I didn't like the parts where it was childhood David Chase, but once I got into Sopranos, there was some stuff I didn't know. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I thought it was solid. Like a recommend, BB+. I watched both parts. It was good. Yeah. What do you got? You got notes, John?
Did you see? It wasn't anything huge, but the Shannon Sharp audio. He yells at his producers.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Kinda funny. Yeah. Oh, am I getting the sense that your mom's?
Why was he
kind
being
of-
a dick to Ocho Cinco though? Did you see that clip below it?
No.
I saw something
Shannon
about
Sharp
it. I didn't know what it
is
was.
not my favorite person.
He's popular. I think he has his
I know.
YouTube channel is huge.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't know. I can see him getting a job on ESPN, but I didn't know like people directly go to him on YouTube.
It seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
He's always been terrible to me. What were you saying?
Is your mom's stock rising? I was getting that sense.
She's had a good few weeks, but like, we'll see. I'm not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there was something this weekend Ryan mentioned to me, and I was like, not good.
I thought you were going to say the opposite.
No, but because I think you were right, but something. What was it? Oh, yeah. It's nice, but it's like such a my mom thing. That Hoyt team, Rick and Dick Hoyt, the runners.
Yep. That's the father and son, right?
Father and son, yeah. Wonderful. Great story. Unbelievable story. The dad was a really good guy. And then the guy who took over him was a wonderful guy who passed away. Really sweet guy. But he would push his son. And my mom said, you ever notice that, oh shit, no, call Ryan. What's the fucking line? It was just so gay. Like she was always just a confetti shooter. Like everything was always like wonderful. And I was like, shut up, Mom. She was so not cynical that it made me sick sometimes.
How could you be cynical about
in
Dick
general?
Hoyt?
In general, no. In general, she was just not. She was not a cynical. She had not a cynical person.
Morning, boys.
What did Mom say about Rick and Dick Hoyt?
I believe my comment was that he's a real hardo.
Well, that's the dad, the son or the dad?
No, the dad.
The dad was actually a very nice guy. I got to meet him. He was actually a nice guy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think the son was asking for a lot of attention.
Well, again, go ahead.
I think
I don't think that's true. I don't think he was. If he did, it was through a computer. So yeah, go ahead.
That's your opinion.
He was he was also a nice kid. Also dead. Go ahead.
Mom got so greatly offended by me saying that, and she said, "It's because of him. He can feel the wind through his hair."
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's what it was. Yeah. I get
Good
that.
day, boys.
All right, goodbye. Yeah. She's like, he can feel the wind through his. I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up, Mom. But I like the Hoyts. Yeah. Yeah. What, you got anything else, John?
We got Haitians cutting ducks' heads off in the parking lot or parks in Ohio. I don't know if you want to touch that one.
I don't care about that.
Mike and the Minifans. Menners was floating the idea of pushing it to Monday.
I saw that. I mean, they can do any day of the week they want. It's all the same. Like you're recapping the previous 6 days.
Right.
I always thought Friday just made sense because the week was over.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it today,
it's probably just hard finding people on Friday night.
Yeah, which I never thought. Was it Saturday nights originally?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunday night would probably make more sense then over Monday night before.
Yeah,
the
kind of
next week
preview
starts.
/ recap.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough with football's tough with everything
that's
though.
true too. Yeah.
I'm not opposed to any days. Like I'm not whatever they want to do.
Does it have to be live?
It's better live
Because they could record it Sunday and release it Monday.
Yeah, but if something happens in the interim,
true.
like shit's always happening online. If somebody does something stupid, yeah. Normally, I think you'd be right, but this fucking world is so stupid. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be fine if they whatever day is best for guests, I suppose.
Right.
Because they sure need them. Boy, howdy. Who was on Friday?
I don't know. I didn't even see it Friday.
You didn't watch it
No.
Friday? If you're not watching Mike and the Fans, that's bad.
I try to always watch, but
that guy Fax, who I don't think is bad, was on. I heard some of it running. Fax, who was on? Just
Cinema was on, wasn't he?
Cinema was on. Somebody else is on. Somebody new, I thought. No.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's Minifan Dan?
I don't know.
Is that who that was?
Maybe. But that's the other thing is like when somebody new comes on, all the open, they want to pile on these poor. I'm like, let these people fucking try. Like they're new to the world.
I thought that was the whole point of Mike and the Minifans.
So did I. I don't know. Like this show is growing and changing, and you could tell we take like the people in different markets now watch the show. Like used to be super territorial with the original. Like it was always Ned Stark.
Ned Stark was on.
Like that crowd used to be super. Kevin from Bristol used to be super territorial. Now the new people back then are now territorial. It's like look, it's a fucking show. Just relax,
Yeah, that Played Against Sports thing saved Dave, or else they would have ripped him to shreds.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good moment for him. That was a good moment for him.
Thank you. Can I ask you?
Yeah,
can I ask you a Mick question?
Sure. I'm not a big milk guy.
Speaking of milk, Taylor Mathis just got signed by DraftKings.
Yes.
Who's that?
She's the Walking Mets girl.
Rico's girl.
Oh, Lucy's enemy.
Yes.
Lucy Burge's enemy. Yeah.
Also, side note, that was my guess for the producer was Lucy. You had mentioned that too.
She used to produce.
I'm always amazed sometimes when people say things like that they listen to this program.
Well, you wanted Kendra Middleton to have the job.
No, that was different. She
was fucking.
First of all, that was
Ryan Whitney.
That was way
put
before
up a cartoon.
That was way before she was known.
Bad instinct. Bad instinct. Though she wouldn't have
a
fit.
Great evaluator of talent. All of a sudden, she's hired by the best sports radio station in the market.
She stinks though.
But
when you said
that's
girl,
a good name to throw out, though. That's a good idea. You're just tossing ideas back and forth.
Yeah. Well,
I
once
thought-
Kate said no, I wasn't able to hire anybody else.
Well, when you said girl, I thought Quinlan.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
It was a pre-written.
There you go. Yeah, I figured it probably was. I mean, I don't. Lucy, I was present listening to the show.
Crap, I thought she'd just been demoted. She's probably willing to do the keyboard stuff.
Was she demoted?
Oh,
Well, because she lost her spot on the air to go be a writer. I assume that's a demotion.
She's
No, that's Megan Ottolini.
No, I'm talking about Lucy Burge.
She wasn't on the air.
Well, she was a producer who talked on the air, but that
was years ago,
Yeah,
though.
she's probably making more money now doing the BetQL stuff.
Probably. I would think. And she would last 30 seconds in there. Like, yeah, nice kid and everything, but that would not be. I don't think that would be a good fit.
So, can I ask you a Mick question?
Yes, I will. Before I answer that, though, I will say also, like, the guys who are always like, oh, this producer stinks, this guy sucks. If she was bad on the air, those same guys would definitely say she was bad in the air, right, Justin?
100%.
Oh, especially if she was like friends with them, they would kill her, right? Oh, endlessly.
Yes.
Be brutal, yeah. What's that?
So,
the Mick question.
You've mentioned multiple times that, like, you feel for Mick and you have some sort of sympathy for him. And his last day, when he came in, when he was just in the area, coincidentally,
hanging out, yeah.
I actually thought he was trying to pry your emotions towards him to maybe fire Justin. He's
thought about
I
that.
can't work with him. This isn't for me. I think that was a play.
Might have been.
Like an ultimatum.
Should have done it.
I thought that's what he was trying to do. Basically, like, no, I'm gonna really pry on Kirk's emotions, and Kirk wants me, and he'll fire Justin, and I'll be the number one producer.
I think you're giving Mick's mind at that point too much credit. I think he was spiraling. Like, I think he's wisely taking a break. I think he'll be back or not, whatever he wants. But yeah, I don't. And by the way, he's next in line, and when this idiot runs over a family of four driving back from the Patriots game, then he'll slide right in. I mean, I don't. Dave,
Mick would not have sent me that text last night. There's
no
way.
Right. My only advice to you, Dave, is when you're taking these kids on these drives, don't be around Dedham at like 4:30 on a Sunday. Anytime. Yeah. If you like having a family.
No.
That's just this guy barreling down, not even knowing what's going on.
I do think that's a bad decision, Justin.
Nope.
Like I no matter your size, I understand, and you know your body, so you could obviously.
Let's do it. There
off.
must be there's some thing, right? There's
Like
some
math, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Jess, how many beers did you have?
Let's say 8.
8.
But the big boys.
Yes. How many ounces is that?
So you can do 12 ounces of beer every hour is what your body processes.
How many are the big boys?
At an average weight, like 200 pounds, call it. So
how many are the bad boys?
I'm looking at
big boys.
I believe
Big
they're
boys.
called big daddies.
22 ounces, typically.
I thought I was your big daddy.
You are my big daddy.
Oh, gosh.
Big daddy is 25 ounce.
25 ounces? Justin, gee, don't you have to piss the whole time?
Yeah, got up a couple times to pee.
Oh, my God.
Are these drafts?
Yeah.
So he's having 2 beers an hour.
So we had 16 beers, basically.
Justin, as a former bartender, a guy
Justin,
who's
you're crazy. Forget the drunk part of it. You're nuts.
And you girls want to work at Grill on the Hill?
They said that Mayo couldn't go 50 and 12, 50 and 2. Patron! Holy shit. You pop that acne, you'll get drunk on the friggin' booze. It's stuck in there, probably. Are we doing the math here or no?
Yep.
Well, you're biased, though. John.
Math is not biased.
No, but you're going to look up a number that's going to make you look good.
Nope. I'm on a math calculator right now. I'm putting in...
All calculators are math calculators.
All right, so say it out loud. What are you doing? What's the math?
I'm going by what I weighed in for the weight loss challenge.
Well, you claim you lost a bunch of weight for that.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking fatter than I've ever been.
So how much do you weigh right now? 330?
360.
You weigh 360?
Probably, yeah.
You hold that decent, honestly.
I actually do think so.
He does.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's disgusting.
It's gross.
Fucking disgusting. You're 20 years old and you're 360 pounds. 360?
My big boy, Kirk. I don't know what to tell you.
Why
We're gonna change our ways. We're gonna figure this out together.
Why don't you go to a facility for like 2 months? We'll pay you, continue to pay you for that.
Because I don't want to do that for 2 months.
You'll let him go lose weight for 2 months?
I'll pay him for it. I don't care. It helps him. I don't,
That's a great offer, Justin.
That's what I'm saying.
And I appreciate that. But I can just go to the
gym. Your method's working better. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I don't mean to question your methodology. You're exactly right. Go ahead. By the way, are we building a bomb here? Why is this taking this long to figure out?
I have blood alcohol BAC calculator right here. Am I a male or female? I'm a male. 360 pounds. Time since first drink, 7 hours, 30 minutes. Beer, 8, 20 ounce. Well, so I have to add
25 ounces, Dave, or 20? What did you say it was?
He said 25 ounces.
5 ounces. So just say the
That's
wine.
so 8 of those is 200 ounces,
You
right?
can't change
Yeah.
it. 4.2.
That's legitimately 16 to
What would you do? So Dave used to be a bartender.
Correct.
So Justin, you work at Hooters.
Yep.
Justin shows up for kickoff. You serve him 8 of those. Do you say something to him or no?
I would, because it's my liability. So I'd say,
Right.
listen, like, you've been here for 6 hours. You're a big dude, but
Okay, so let's put in 10. Let's put in 10 here. Is that fair? That equates to
Just beautiful minds at work here.
Yeah. No, because it's 200.
so 10.
You said
And
8,
those-
right?
those-
8,
Keep in mind,
25.
these two are talking. There are other people. Like there are like rovers on Mars right now. People got that to happen. These two can't figure this out.
Nope, I'm figuring it out right now.
Go ahead.
They're light beers, 4.2%. So I'm going to hit calculate, right? That's right.
It's good they're light beers.
Bam. BAC is around 0.055.
Okay.
Thank you, officer. I am heading home.
Sure. Right.
0.05 after drinking almost 17 beers. 16 and a half beers.
It doesn't add up, does it?
Yes, it does add up. I know.
I would say he did eat, but like over 7 hours, 10 wings does not seem
I'll say,
like
Justin, you don't eat
enough
much
to-
of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 wings is way lower than what I thought you were going to say.
Hooters wings they're breaded, they're big.
As good as Wendell's.
Kirk, I'm
That's
going
a
to
fucking fact.
I'm going to Wendell's today.
Happy birthday. You're going to Wendell's.
Oh fuck! That's depressing.
Yeah.
Can't go to Wendell's on my
Justin, your life is depressing. I mean, what do you want me? Like, what do you want me to say?
So I'm good. I'm good.
What do you mean?
0.055.
I mean, I don't want to endorse this type of activity, clearly,
Mm-hmm.
but I almost feel like it needs to be replicated and tested
Yeah,
in the
I could
flesh.
totally do that. I
You
could do-
breathe into the thing?
Yeah.
Yes. I could totally do a live stream where I sit there for 7 hours. I can't do it this weekend.
It's okay. Take your time.
So let's
It's okay.
you don't have to-
Much like your
You might have a
much like
problem.
your worst third chair draft thing, and things take time.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
So maybe I could. No, not Saturday. Can't do it next weekend because that's Saco.
That's true. Oh, if you're not drunk, why can't you do it at Saco?
Yeah.
You would.
Not a good idea. Don't do that.
Hey, Kirk.
You didn't feel buzzed at all?
Oh no, I felt buzzed. I was having a good time.
I feel like by that logic,
If you're
Mike.
buzzed, you
must-
shouldn't be driving,
Yeah.
then, Justin.
I would say 5 would be the number.
But if you feel forget it. If you just
Yeah.
feel buzzed, you shouldn't be driving. Don't you think? Like
Correct.
intellectually?
Yeah, but like I was there for 7 hours. I felt different 3 hours in before. And then
Right. When you left.
When I left, I felt fine.
Okay.
Did it cross your mind, be like, I'm going to be here for 7 hours. I'm just going to have the normal 16-ounce beer rather than the 25s?
Why would I do that?
Because you're going to be there for 7 hours drinking.
So what's it? So if I drink 200 ounces and 16-ounce beers compared to 25, that's
Well,
just
Just
economics.
If you're going to have 6 beers, it would be 96 ounces compared to 150.
But I want to drink the beer.
All right.
If I
I don't want to get preachy. I really people drink whatever they want, but do you need to drink that much?
But
You
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
shit-faced.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, can't you just have like 3 beers or 4 beers?
Over the course of 7 hours for a guy like me, I really wouldn't.
Like an alcoholic?
But he wants to get.
I'm not an alcoholic.
But he wants to get the buzz. Like
That's the whole point. Yeah, I'm not drinking it for the
He
taste.
wants to get the
I'm trying
buzz.
to have a
Why
buzz
not-
on,
why
watching
not
the
just have a shot then or something. Get the buzz quicker.
because
Well, it's a
I
better
enjoy
slower.
drinking beer.
I can.
You said you don't. You said you like getting buzzed.
Yes, but I'm not an alcohol. I'm not trying to like get.
You're not
there
an
as soon
alcoholic,
as
is that what you said?
possible.
No, he likes
No,
drinking
I'm not
beer
an
to get the
alcoholic.
buzz. He
You just like drinking beer,
to get the buzz.
I do like.
but you can stop.
Of course, I've gone months without drinking before.
Right, but never permanently. Right.
No, never permanently.
Why don't you go to what they used to call Fat Farm? They don't anymore. They're more sensitive. Where you'd lose 100 pounds if you were there for 2 months, easy.
Because I won't do that.
Nobody wants to do that, but at some point you have to do that.
Lunch is
I'll just
canceled.
start. I'll just start.
Would
doing
he,
that.
would he be on your added to your list of weird?
I don't know.
skinny
It's
people?
definitely it is definitely possible.
I
Skinny
just- I
Justin.
come back and you're just like, I can't look at you.
Yeah,
Get the fuck
Skinny
out of
Justin would be strange.
We got to make that happen.
Oh, if you lost 100 pounds, it's still be 260 pounds, but still, big difference.
There's got to be like a fitness trainer in the listening audience that would take Justin
People have
under
reached
their
out.
wing.
Why? I mean, why not do it? Can you not do it during football season?
That's tough. My cheat days could be Sundays.
It wouldn't be as much fun drinking water and having just like
Hot
steak
dogs?
tips at the game.
Steak tips are good. I
You can as many steak tips as you want. That's all keto.
me and my dad made steak tips at the last game we went to. It was really good.
Oh, and out in the grill before?
Oh yeah.
Dave, I feel like I'm going to have to do a pregame with those guys at some point just
Yes.
to witness it.
Yep.
Yeah.
This Sunday
Makes sense.
actually.
Nope, not for me.
If
the
any
grill?
Minifans want to come though.
Is it the girl from the basketball practice?
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting. Fuck that. It was bad, right?
That looked disgusting.
This guy fixes houses, toilets. He's a working.
I at
man.
least try.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a disgusting grill. It's a great grill.
So you're going with the boys on Sunday?
I'm going with Mark.
Just you and Mark?
Yeah, it's normally just me and Mark, and we'll be in one of the lots. And
Were they playing?
They're playing the Seahawks of Seattle.
It could be 2-0.
That's right.
Could be 2-0. Could be 2-0. All right. There you go. Good. All right. Milton's a store for men. Boy, Harry looks sharp at his event this weekend. Sharp. Compliments galore. Summer sale continues to roll on as we get to fall. Buy one, get one free suit event. Get your shoes, get all your clothes. Polos, t-shirts, shorts, even swimwear still. Go to miltons.com where the 3 great locations, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall where I was last week with Harry getting fitted. Guy was great. Awesome. Milton's just the best. Go to miltons.com right now. Check them out. Harry also, by the way, really, Dave, liked Tony C's. He'd never been there.
Oh, never been there before. That's where we had lunch there, right? Yeah.
We did. Bill likes going there.
Yep.
Told him the whole Tony C story. He didn't really care. He did like there was TVs in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Didn't like that.
And how hot it was when we waited outside that day.
That was the one
was Corona,
right? That was the one in Chestnut Hill. Tony C's Burlington.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was
Chestnut Hill Day?
110. No, was that the 110? No, what is that?
I don't think you've been to the.
No, I went to Burlington. Went to
Seasons 52 is where we waited out front. There was 1,000,000 degrees that day. That was in Chestnut Hill, though.
Okay.
Yeah. That was me, you, Carano. Clemmer? No.
Harrison?
Maybe. Clemmer went with us to once, right?
Definitely
Didn't he?
did. Definitely.
I think. That's a weird list of the people who have been to Milton's. Yeah, Harrison would be on that list. Steve, obviously. You, me, Mike. Mutt went with us once, right, Justin?
Yes.
I thought you took it easy on Mutt when he asked if he could give Bill a call.
I thought, I misread. I thought he meant for, he's talking about this live thing
In
he does
Pennsylvania.
Nobody, you think people.
He goes, I'm going to be on TV.
Right. Like, from
huge
TV
audience.
viewer perspective, like, the moon landing is what Mutt's show is on Mohegan versus the Pennsylvania thing. No one's watching that. 4 people. But again, he's another guy. Like, I'm going to go ask Bill for a suit. Why would, other than being a nice guy, how does that benefit Milton's to give Mutt a suit for that?
Correct. He's asking for a handout.
Right. I mean, that's something a bum does. He's a bum. Like, you might as well get the suit, but walk out. There's a nice little sidewalk there where, like, all the restaurants are. Put down the blanket and just go to bed there because he's just a homeless bum at that point. You know? I mean, really. I don't get his mortgage situation. I don't get anything. I don't know.
I wonder what the feedback was like from Mohegan after the episode.
These people are dumb. I think Jeff said this when he called the other day. He's right. They're like, oh my God, the engagement was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is really good. We never get engagement like this. They don't look at it negative. They're stupid. They're
And
stupid
I bet
people.
they think like a decent amount of people there were there to listen live, even
Right.
though it did not feel like that whatsoever. But that's in their head.
Who will be there Thursday? Like, who will go back to watch it live? Anybody or no?
So a couple people said if you wanted people back there, they would go again.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. No, there was a few local people that were like, I might come back just to see the train wreck.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Pat and I talked about it, trying to get over there.
You gonna go Thursday?
I got to run it by corporate, my wife.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna be like cheering. Like, you're like Mutt fans.
We talked about doing the drips like pre-show into his.
Wait, live from there?
Talked about it.
How would you do that?
I have no idea. I'm like you. I don't even know how to do the button on YouTube. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, is that conducive for that place? Probably not, right?
The
Could you do
Wi-Fi
it?
there
You could pull it off.
Could work.
Yeah.
More people will go to the Drips live than that show.
Definitely.
I don't know about that.
Definitely. It's a better show. It's dreadful, but it's a better show. It's on this week.
It's on this week. We might have the famous ear cleaning story from Pat Ford. We may have a barber on to discuss. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's exciting.
Yes.
It's exciting news. Good.
That's what you'll get at Drips. Yep.
Good. Justin, anything else from you?
No.
David?
No, sir.
Okay. Wednesday back with Mike and Mutt, right?
Hopefully.
Well, it's true. We assume, right? Hey, have you talked to Mike at all or no?
No. But
You in Chicago still?
he said he's good any day this week. That's not today.
Oh, he's coming back today from Chicago?
I believe he came back late last night.
Good. Okay. There you go. Okay, so we're back Wednesday. Dave, thank you. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
John, when the Drips is on...
So they're going to be Wednesday or Thursday.
It's usually Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
But it might be Thursday this week because of Mutt.
Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, only makes sense. And we need to promote guys or no? I always forget. No?
Sacco.
We have Sacco coming up next week. It's crazy. Jesus Christ, a week from Saturday. And I think that's it, right? All right. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Goodbye.